Good afternoon to you all, and welcome to another edition of Barking Mad Betting live on Sunday. Those new people that are here, welcome to the Barking Mad world. And for those of you regulars now, yes, thank you as always. You know how much I appreciate you all watching. Because without me, this would not happen. And yeah, we've got a very, very tasty looking card at Towcester today. And I've got a little bonus as well. So instead of, I know this is supposed to be between 3 and 5, but if you look at that 506 race, if you look at that 506 race there, just change this camera quickly, we have an unbelievable race at 6 minutes past 5. So I'm going to stay, I'm going to treat you all, you're welcome, a Sunday gift for you all. I'm going to stay and treat you all to that race. So we've got 7 races in total. We have races, a mixture of opens and graded racing as well, so there's no excuses whatsoever, a good variety of races. And we have races over 4 bends, 2 bends and 6 bends as well. The sprint is an unbelievable race, by the way. I know some of you have a bit of a love-hate relationship, well, a hate relationship with sprints. But yeah, that race, that sprint race there is just, a thing of absolute beauty. That's top level. So sprints go, that is it. So yeah, looking forward to today. As always as well, the regulars as well, get yourself in the comments, please. I will read out anything within reason on the comments. As always, behave yourselves, please. We don't need any more morons in the world, so just behave yourself, please. And yeah, any of my haters, any of my number one fans, the haters there, yes, I hope to see you today. And yeah, let me know. So we've got a few topics as well that I'm going to cover, a few announcements as well over the duration of the 2 hours and 6 minutes. But yeah, so I know that everything's set up lovely as well. For those that watched last week, and the first race was a no-show, this is set up. Preparation is key as always, and that is good to go. I'm not going to watch that race at Hove though, because yeah, I've nailed, I think, all of the races at Towcester there. So let's see who's quickly involved then. Afternoon, Marcus, Scott Lau, Chris Moore. Who is Chris Moore? Someone tell me Christopher Moore is. His name's popped up a few times there. Alan, don't worry about Sheffield, mate. We'll get it back. I will get it back at Towcester and more. Tom, hello, mate. Andrew, yes, the coach of court. I'm actually unbeaten, actually. Andrew, you are right, actually. What have I done? Four live streams, won 3, drew 1, unbeaten, 10 points from 4 games. That is championship winning form there. So hopefully we can continue that today. I've got a strong fancy in the first race actually. Coach of Corn, yeah, Andrew. I don't know if you know how Corn got on yesterday, but I still haven't got over that yet. But yeah, again, we go again, don't we? I hope that, yeah, someone's gave a tip at Hove. Alan, good luck with that. Not so steady wins. Dale, could be great minds there, actually. I think Not Steady was desperately unlucky last week there. Hello, Jeff. Hello, Tom. So again, put all your comments in, please. And yeah, so let's focus on, hopefully myself, winning some good money there as well. And again, all your comments, I'll give them a shout out. Any shout outs you want, any questions you've got, do just let me know there. So yeah, cannot wait for this. Looking forward to it as always. Again, thank you all for joining me. It's a good level of racing today. And yeah, we're going to get really started into it. So just going to quickly now show you. So the first race is the 313 at Towcester. It is a 4-bend open race. There is the early betting for you all. So we have even money, even money the 5, 2 to 1 the 6, 3 to 1 the 3, 6 to 1 trap 4, 7 to 1 trap 4 actually. 14 to 1 trap 1 and 33 to 1 trap 2, but we'll get into that a little bit later. I'm still yet to see anybody tell me and guess what is behind there. If you get it right, I will give you a little sly thumbs up there, by the way. So yeah, we are good to go though. We are all prepped and waiting, and yeah, looking forward to this completely now. Any news on Ari Up? Yes, so there'll be updates on Ari Up as well. She's had a bit of a niggle, but yeah, hopefully hopefully she'll be back on a track as soon as possible there. So yeah, that is that really. We'll get into all of it though over the next 2 hours or so. But you know what? Let's get straight to business now. Let's cut all this nonsense out here and let's get straight into it now. So the first race is the 313 at Towcester. Again, 500 metres. And yeah, it's an open race, so good level of racing. There are some good races at Towcester today as well. So yeah, a couple of top dogs on show. Slick Sentinel to name probably the headline one actually is Slick Sentinel. So trap 1, Joy Wild. Trap 2, Fabulous Electra. 3, Baby Warrior. 4, Cartoonist. 5, Not So Steady. And 6, Fire High Lila. So let's look let's get a quick line of form here. So last week, trap 5, not so steady, raced against trap 3, Baby Warrior. They were in traps 4 and 5. And let's quickly watch it now. Java Joan, by the way, is also a dog that's going to come up very soon in the next race, I think. I fancy her as well. So looking at 4 and 5 here. Not steady was 11 to 10, Baby Warrior. So traps are out, came out okay in fairness. 5 though, again, there looks like it's probably got about 2 lengths in hand on 4. And got absolutely taken into Milton Keynes there around them first 2 bends. 4 then, Baby Warrior got a nice pitch, and I thought that was going to be that. But again, look at the speed there, though, not so steady. Gone past Baby Warrior there again, even though got taken outside there. Baby Warrior then got the rails, obviously, but yeah, not so steady then. It probably wouldn't be the strongest over 500 metres, but yeah, kept a fairly good pace there. I don't think there is a knockout Joe in this race here that can take. So relatively, looking on that, not so steady, should beat Baby Warrior. Baby Warrior probably wants to be, well, it's probably more suited actually to be in trap 3, but yeah, not a great deal of early pace there. Trap 1, ran well last week actually, trap 1, Joy Wild, 29.97. Been running over 8 bends, 6 bends, Suffolk Downs. It was a messy race, though, if I recall that race last week. Droopy's Mikado came out of nowhere to win the race there. Yeah, a bit of a messy race there, not much early pace. Trap 2's been running D3, D2s, not much of the time, 16.26. Shouldn't really be anywhere near. Baby Warrior is going to get a better runner. I think Baby Warrior will lead up the inside here. So probably is a big day. Well, actually is a big runner here in this race. And I think good price was it about 9 to 2 was it, Baby Warrior. So yeah, the Carol Weather will kennel as well. So they're kennel in at top form as well, by the way. Cartoonish trap 4. Been running 6 bends at Romford and at Hove there. Again, shouldn't really have the early pace there. I just think not so steady, as we've got an unbelievable draw to lead up anything on the inside. Biggest danger in the race, though, is Fire Height Lila in trap 6 here. And there's line of form as well. So 2 weeks ago, Baby Warrior raced against Fire Height Lila there. They were in trap 4 and trap 2, respectively. Let's quickly look at this. So looking at 4 and 2. So you can try and compare Lila's run against Baby Warrior here. So 2's got no sort of a run there, been checked out completely. Fire Height Lila, though, did trap out well. Good early pace as well. Very young bitch here from Mark Wallace as well. And yeah, fabulous. Aria, who's a top bitch, was in the race as well. Knockout Joe, Venetian Will was in this race. But yeah, she's beat on fair and square here. Has Fire Height Lila. So is a big runner. But draws win races, people. And based on that alone, and we see not so steady, clear run round Towcester, probably going to be doing about 28.90. I don't think Fire Height Lila can do that. I don't think Baby Warrior can do that. I think they're more 29, 10, 29, 20 bitches. So it's not so steady. Traps out will lead the race, and that will be that. Let me know your fancies in the comments as well, please, before we look at that. But I'm going to be on not so steady, by the way. Let's have a quick look at the prices on the old exchange here and see if we can get on a little bit earlier. Oh, that's just massive. That is absolutely humongous, by the way. I don't actually understand how not so steady is that price there. So I'm going to be having a decent bet on this. I'm going to be taking that price take a little bit of that price now, because that's just too big. I make not so steady in this. I think it's about 11 to 10 shot. I might be wrong, but don't be getting bet. What is going on here? Don't be getting bet. So I'm having 2.4. Can we get matched there? So I've had £80 there. I'm going to go in again, I think. Let's just have a quick look here. So I'm at £80. I said I really fancy not so steady. I'm going in again. I make it 11 to 10. If I'm getting, about 11 away on an 11 to 10 shot, I think that is good value there. Are we on? Oh, come on, let's get matched, please. Let's get matched. We're not getting matched here. I need to get another £70 on. Come on, Betfair, don't do this to me, please. Let's see if we'll get what we get matched at that. This is the lowest I really want to go on it, though. Right, we are on. So, bet has been placed there. So, I've had £150 on Not So Steady. Returns a delightful £200 here. I do fancy Not So Steady. Let me know in the comments now. So, that's my bet I've done there. So, yeah, hopefully I've explained a good reason why as well. Just different class, really, on the bunny here. And unbelievable chance to lead the race, will be winning. Nothing should be coming back Not So Steady here. You've seen the last race there. It's got plenty in hand. Forecast bet, I probably would go for Baby Warrior just on the inside. Baby Warrior should lead the inside up. Fire Height Lila, don't think can get clear run. Obviously Not So Steady on the outside. And I think the race will go pan out 5 to beat 3 to beat 6. So, yeah, if I can nail that TriCast, by the way, that is a pleasure. So, going to go through the comments very now. Quickly, we've got about 3 minutes to the race. Remember, there's a 30-second delay, by the way. from probably when you're watching me on YouTube to the race going on. So just be careful that if you are having a bet. Oi, Coventry. Yes, we are back to winning ways. Massive win against Leicester as well. That is the game. If you're going to win a game, that is the game we need to be winning. Leicester City. Eon James, good luck, mate. That's good. Yeah, if I don't win, mate, I hope you do win. Trap 1 here. I feel like that's at mass mark. Trapsy wins. Okay, you're going to have to explain that one to me, mate. Sorry, pal. Hello, Craig. Billy Brennan, 5-2 odds bet. Billy Brennan has gone 5-2, I guess, on Trap 6 odds bet there. Message Billy, anyone want to get in touch there? He has just appeared on there. Billy Brennan, I hope you're well, my friend, as well. Hope you're right on the 5 to beat 3. Tom O'Neill, believe me. If you don't believe in me, nobody will, pal. Cartoonist is a mental dog. Yeah, he is a mental dog, actually, Cartoonist. Yeah, character in his own. But, yeah, good dog. Obviously stays really well as well. Gets a clear run. Could be a forecast player there. Corn got beat 4-3 yesterday. Yes, I know, mate. I was there, pal. We were 3-1 up in the 86th minute. 3-2 up in the 94th minute, top of the league, and got beat 4-3. Hi, sausages. Hello, Dan. I hope you're well. 6 at Toaster, Matt Wallace. I know Thomas, the dog, good judge at Nottingham. He fancies Trap 6 here. I have warned him, though, that he cannot win. So, Tom, look, don't say I didn't warn you at all there, mate. Again, if I do miss out a comment though, please just resubmit it and I will read it out. Please get up to 300 views now, which is really, really good, obviously, for the first 10 minutes. So keep on coming, people, and thank you for joining in, and hopefully you enjoy today's betting. Hopefully I win some good money here, because yes, growing ground racing, of course, winning money, of course, put the two together, and we are back in my betting. Good luck then. Right then, so let's have a look where they are then. So again, newcomers here to the video, I have had £150 on Not So Steady. I'll just make this a really, really, really good thing here. So I've had about 5-4 on that. Yeah, again, Clash should prevail, and that should be that. And I should be getting today after an absolute flyer.
Easy.
Here she
is.
A
winner beating
Danny,
Aria 3 starts ago.
I'm going to mute you, Danny, for now. Okay, Danny, you're one of the best presenters, by the way. Sport Danny Jackson, actually. I've got a lot of time for Danny. But yeah, so dogs are going into the traps now. Good luck with all of your fancies there. Again, keep posting them in the comments, please, what you are on. I just think Not So Steady should just be too good for these here. Again, forecast would be probably Baby Warrior. Fight Heart Lila would be the 1, 2, 3. But don't rule out Cartoonist, though, because, yeah, someone's mentioned there that Cartoonist does stay really, really well. So, yes, good luck to everybody here. Connections, Miss going to Hackney. Come on, 5. Let's get today off to an unbelievable start here with Trap 5. Nothing silly, please. When we're going to see you and Joe go head-to-head, we will see that when Joe fancies it. He's bottling it at the moment. I've asked him many times, called him out. But yeah, he doesn't think, he sees that, he knows that the form I'm on this year is unbelievable. I'm on fire at the moment. So I'm not the Arsenal of the Keneally family in ground racing. So no fancy. Right then, good luck to all. Hares on the move. Trap 5. Just trap out, and that will be that. Let's go. Come on. Just trap. Has not trapped whatsoever there, though. We could still lead, though. Trot the bench, trot the bench, trot the bench. Oh, yeah, look at the pace of that. Oh, Cartoonist is somehow to the second, though. Kick on there, Not So Steady. We should be going about 8 lengths clear here. This should be the easiest £200 ever won in the history of backing my betting. Trap 6 is making a move forward, but they're nowhere near. Not So Steady there. In fairness, it's a good race for second on there, but Not So Steady has done it like a good thing. We were in the know, gave you the reasons why. Get in there. That was lovely stuff. Absolutely walked out the traps there, but class prevailed there. Oh, wow, what a price. I said about 11 and 10 even money there. Anything. That was a massive price. And you have seen there. Let's look. You know what? It was that good. Let's look at that all over again. I'm more interested as well to see how the other dogs, because, yeah, I'll come to that after. But have a look at how the other dogs in the race ran as well. Absolutely walked out. Checked up 6 in fairness, though. 3's dying to get across the inside there. Baby Warrior, no sort of trouble there. And then when 4 turned that off, okay, maybe. But no, what was I even... Who put that element of doubt in my mind there? We don't doubt ourselves here. But yeah, Clash should prevail there. And if you look at ground racing, there's levels to ground racing. And to anything, really. And yeah, Not So Steady is probably one of your top dogs. Probably your second or third category of dogs. But yeah, it's gone on to win. And I think 5 beat 6, beat 4 there. So those on the forecast, well done to you all. But we are £200 in profit today. It's going to be a very, very good day. Right then, let's get to them comments, please. In fact, before I do that quickly, let me just get the next race up as well, so we're aware. Come on, you just settle, please. £200. There it is. Doesn't get boring, that. Next race is an A2 grade. 5-dog race. So let's quickly look at the prices for those of you that are watching now. So we've got a 5-4 favourite in trap 6, 5-2 second favourite in trap 3, 4-1 third favourite trap 5, 9-2 trap 1, and a bit of money as well here actually for trap 2 at 7-1 there. So we'll load that up there. And yeah, that is the perfect start to today. £200. Right then, nice one, right? Joey, you are welcome, my guy. Thank you, sir. Real trade, boom. Get in there, everybody there. Ryan, anytime, any place. Joe Keneally, you're watching. Wow, Joe's got a story to tell you about this week in his football life as well. Joe Keneally, anytime. I'll come back to you, Joe. More important people to deal with now than Joe. I'm buying you tickets to destroy the greyhounds in Australia. I have been looking at Australian races, actually. And like I said, I'm building up. I'm going to do a video. I'm going to record a video. Me betting on Australian racing. I've just been having a look at the car. Like, so I want to make sure I look like less of an idiot, really, when I do it. But yeah, we will see. Thanks, Ryan. You're welcome. If any of you did follow me in there for that, hopefully I explained it well enough for you all. Legend. Yes, Daniel. You are welcome. People, you can buy me a drink, actually, next time you see me all for that one. Wow, yes, 5-1 easy. Andrew, hi, get in there. Blasky, boom. We love a good boom, don't we? On barking mad betting. So yes, there you go. Perfect start. And yeah, that is that. Right then, Joe is a legend. Yeah, don't say anything to Joe. Head's big enough, so is mine, actually, in fairness. So yeah, 6 looks a lot into a 6 pence. So the reason why I said have a look at them with the dogs as well and behind, because even though they're open racing, tracks like Towcester on a Sunday, you do get a lot of the same dogs. So they're dogs really that you get A1 grade, top grade. But these dogs really that too good for A1, but they obviously need regular runs. They're not probably to the level in terms of to go and beat top dogs, like the big competitions, but they need runs. And tracks like Towcester have these regular Sundays. They are pretty much like graded races. They're not graded open racing as such, where a lot of dogs will come. You get new dogs every single week coming to it, obviously. But for example, there you're looking at trap 6 and even trap 3 Baby Warrior in that race, and you're looking right next week there, and they'll probably be in the same race together, but there won't be a not so steady in the race. So then you're looking at what kind of run can they get in an easy opportunity. So that's why it's always good to look at the replays and then look at the levels of dogs they're up against as well. So that's but yeah, 6 was eye catching there, but I do think there's a running Baby Warrior when she gets a nice, probably closer towards the rails with trap 2, and she can lead a race up. She'll go wild. But yeah, keep an eye on trap 6 Fire Highlighter there, because yeah, showing a lot of pace in behind there. So yeah, there we go then. So yeah, a few minutes to the next race anyway. There, we'll crack on with that in about 5 minutes there. So again, keep letting me know your keep giving your comments. A couple of updates for you all as well, and I'm just going to click onto it now. So I'm going to be at Central Park. So a few people in the comments over the social media and stuff said, Ryan, let me know when you go to Central Park. I will be at Central Park on Saturday. I won't be doing live, but I'll be filming an episode, a video for the final of the Cesarovic. I had an 80-1 anti-post bet, Reality Power, and Joe's actually as well, Reality Power. Yeah, I'm not going to tell you how it got on if you don't know already, but oh, dear me, I felt sick. I felt sick as I did Corn getting beat 4-3 yesterday, actually. But yeah, so I'll do an episode of those. So if you are in the area for Central Park, please do get yourself there, because it's going to be a top night race, and the final's unbelievably good. Mongi's Wild, Daily Disco, Mongi's Wild, to name just 2 there. So yeah, I am going to be there though, so do come and say hello. My football team are playing Royston on Saturday, which is that kind of way. I guess it's half on the way anyway, and then yeah, I'll get to there for that there. So yes, so I'll be at Central Park there. In terms of the week, next week as well, there are going to be 2 videos. So on Tuesday and Thursday, there are going to be videos on the YouTube channel. So get them. It's going to be how I got on at Central Park. I didn't go to Central Park last night, but I did bet there. So my betting at Central Park last night in my office, that video will be out on Tuesday or Thursday, based on what Graham, the editor, does. And then there'll be another one as well, another video Tuesday, Thursday. And then next Sunday, then we're going to go live again. But I'll come to that because I've got a little special guest on for that one as well. So yes, plenty and plenty. Needed that. Plenty and plenty to look forward to. So yeah, comments then. Right, Rio, tip for a 724 star P-Law. Have a look. I'll have a little look, mate, after the next race, Rio. I'll have a little look at that. Spot making debut, I like the next time at 5-1 in the next. we will have a look at that, Joey, mate. All right, we'll come to that in a bit, mate, okay? Australia shocking 8-dog races with 1 to 5 favourites. Scott Lauder, how are you, Scott? Scott, that is probably the nicest comment you said on this channel and at me, because it didn't actually involve me. So, Scott, thank you, mate. Hopefully we've turned over a new leaf there. Shout out, right. Yes, Ian, I hope you're well, my friend. Thank you for tuning in, mate. Tom, yes, Thomas, the dog. I did tell you, Tom, about track 5 there, mate. But look, we go again. Don't worry about that. My next Nottingham video, Tom, lad, will be... when am I going to do Nottingham? I'm doing a live one, probably I think next month, is it, for the British Bread competition there. So that is when I'll be going I'll do a live video for the final, but I'll do some regular videos at Nottingham as well. If I've got nothing on a Monday night, I will get myself to Nottingham as well and film a normal video, the open racing. I'll have a look at the card. Silver Bucks won again on Friday. Oh, Tom, Silver, my mate Paula is part of one of the owners in that, and Silver Bucks has to be one of the best dogs you could own. I think he's won about 5 out of the last 7 races, I think. In A2, A1, open racing, just a dog. And all draws as well. Trap 3, Trap 4, Trap 5, Trap 6. Just one of them dogs that you just want to own, really. Joe Milner, new to ground racing, mate. Thank you for that. Thank you for getting involved as well, Joe, on your Sunday. Appreciate that an awful lot, mate. And welcome to the Barking Mad world. And the greyhound racing, I'm going to tell you now, you're about to get... an infection here, because the infection of loving greyhound racing is a bug, and once you get it, there's no real going away from that there. But welcome to it. It's just, yeah, an unbelievable sport full of great people, and the dogs are the superstars as well. Australian racing is much better than ground racing in the UK, taking a lot more seriously the sport. Yes, we're hoping that the standards, never lucky. Look, from a person who loves ground racing, you look at the standards they set in Australia, how their tracks are and whatnot. Yeah, you do get an envy with the prize money as well. It's just a different level over there. They've got their issues though. I think the government and the anti-racing and anti-fun brigade are trying their bit and investing a lot of their donation money into getting the ground racing closed down in Australia, as they're doing in the UK as well. But yeah, so hopefully though, class, and if there are any, actually, no, if any antis watching this or do follow, because I know antis do watch these things as well. Happy to have a debate with any of you at any time. With that, I'll move on from that very quickly there. But yeah, anti-racers, happy to have a debate with you though. Not usually a debate though, you get angry, but yeah, ground racing is a wonderful sport, and it should be left alone to do that. Did you have a favourite venue which has sadly closed down? Mark Mason, did me, I had loads. Coventry, Hall Green, both closed down. Yeah, they were my 2 favourite ones there. Growing up as a Hinckley, Warwick, all the flapping tracks that I went to growing up as well, they all closed down, unfortunately, for housing development. But yeah, very, very frustrating that. Any track that was growing up that seemed to really like to just close down. Yeah, Hall Green was a sickener for me. Coventry was a sickener, but it was just mismanaged the way it was ran. It's still a track at the moment. It's still there, but it's going to take if any multi-millionaires watching, yeah, go and buy Coventry, please, because it needs a lot of investment, but it's the best track in the country when done right. And then Hall Green, yeah, sold for houses. Typical, really. Developers seen the opportunity to make money off that land, and that was that. So, yeah, but that's where my Friday and Saturdays growing up were. Yeah, any more shout-outs, though, do let me know. Again, like I said, I'm happy to read as many as I want. Many as I get in there. So we're about 8 minutes away from race number 2, race number 4 of the day, but number 2 for the video here. And we have an A2 grade, so pretty much top grade around Towcester. We like them. A couple of these dogs as well come out of open racing. So we've got track 1, the next time, 2, Ballycoe and Lil, 3, Java Joan, 5, Sonic Test, nothing in track 4, and 6, Spiridon Zalus. The betting, 5 to 4, trap 6, 5 to 2, the 3, good price. 4 to 1, trap 5, 9 to 2, trap 1, 7 to 1, trap 2, bit of money there. So let's have a quick look at the Betfair market as well here. I think there could be a bit of money for trap 3 here. But let's have a quick look then. So let's change the camera quickly. So an A2 grade, 500 metres, 4 bends. Track 1 the next time. So newcomer to running from Swindon, 28.61 at Swindon. Very good time, that is, in fairness. That would pick up a few maiden opens at Swindon. Having its first proper race, though, since December. But 2 trials. Trial times are good as well. Actually beat Trap 2 in them trials. Beat Trap 2. 3/4 of length, 3/4 of length. Led both of them. Haven't had access to watch them trials though, so yeah, not too sure how the trial went there. But yeah, looking at that though, you'd imagine trap 1, yeah, bags and bags of early pace there. So, yeah, lead the race, has a leader's chance. Trap 2 stays all day, so stays really well. The trial suggests as well, rails ran on, beat 3/4 of length, will be catching, running on. If 1 doesn't get a clear run, you imagine 2 will probably beat trap 1 there, so keep an eye on trap 2. Trap 3, Java Joan here. Now, ran against Knockout Joe last week, who was also against Baby Warrior and Not So Steady. So let's just keep a little look here. So again, talk about levels in ground racing here. You've seen the level of this last race last week. Looking at trap 3, by the way, Java Joan. Went off 7-1. Been a very good race. Came out okay in fairness, trap 3. And gone up at half a length beyond Bay Warrior, but the sandwich between trap 2 and trap 4. Trap 2, Charlie Loves Me, very good dog, by the way. Top grade round Yarmouth. So yeah, no real sort of a run around the first 2 bends, though. Again, this was a much, much better level race there. You got Baby Warrior in 4, Not So Steady in 5. We know how good that is. We're just seeing it. Charlie Loves Me. So yeah, ran on okay in fairness. Hasn't been disgraced whatsoever there. A fairly clean run race in terms of going forward for the rest of the dogs. So been beat, what? Probably around about 5 lengths there. But that was a massive, massive up in class race there. Trap 5 starting at test. Bags of early pace. 29.65 last week. Been running A3, A2. Won A3 last week as well. Stepped up to A2 now. I think will lead. Key to the race, actually. He's leading the race. But I think this is probably a levelling race too far. Silent Taste against Not So Steady would not be 7-1. Silent Test against Not So Steady would probably be around about 16-1, 18-1. So just for a little bit of a guideline there in terms of pricing and stuff like how we read the race. And then Spiridon Zalus beat Frankton Ivy. If you've watched my video at Towcester last week, 2 weeks ago, Frankton Ivy stays all day. So some really good races, by the way. Ran in the British Bred competition at Towcester, actually. Won 29.64. Last week, won in 29.16 the time. Let's have a little look here, actually. But again, it was a 4-dog A2. So I know the dogs, Tip Start, Grafter Start, Frankton Ivy, not much early pace in the race. But I imagine it's absolutely blasted out here. As absolute. Wow, yeah, came out well in fairness, but showing really, really good early pace. There's not a lot of early pace in that race, though. Frankton Ivy then has turned relatively, yeah, about 5 lengths behind, though. And then has gone on to beat Frankton Ivy, who had to do a little bit the hard way there. Has gone on to beat Frankton Ivy by 3 lengths. So, look, clear run will go very, very close. We'll Spiridon Zalus there. But the key to the race for me is Silent Tess. I think can lead up trap 6 there. I also think that trap 3, Java Joan, will lead up trap 1 the next time. So, look at your comments quickly in terms of what you fancy here. I'm going to read it out now. 3 backed into near favourite, they're saying. Let's have a quick look at the prices as well. So, they are going to be coming for trap 3 here, which I thought 5-2 looks a massive, massive price there, actually, for Seamus. And I know the Seamus kennel, when the money's on, they normally win. So, yeah, key to the race for me, okay. 3 lead up 1 and 2. 5 take care of 6, and then 3 just all-round pace, really. 29.53, I think, is more than capable of winning this race. I will, though, say keep an eye on trap 2. Now, I'm not suggesting it's going to win, but I think we'll finish ahead of 1, because if 1 doesn't lead, 1 won't go and do its fast time, like 29.56. I think if 5 does lead, it'll stop 6 winning. If 3, though, gets inside 5 of the second bend, then 5 won't be getting anywhere near in the first 2. So I think keep a little eye as well on Ballycoe and Lille for the forecast there. But I am going to be back in trap 3, Java Joan. I just think this is a very, very good opportunity here. Big drop in class as well. So let's have a quick look at this betting here, please. We need this market to form itself now. I was hoping for around about 7-4-ish here. I'd love to get that 5-2 early price, but yeah, they are magical prices at times there. They don't exist for people who can't get on them. But if you did, though, 5-2 was splendid there. Look at quickly come to the comments, because the market is still really to form, though. 3 in the next. Loads of people are on 3 there. So, right then, let's have a quick look. I'm going to go through these comments very quickly. Still Sitting Born to me. Mark, if that's Sitting Born, mate, on next Saturday, I will be there. Please do. Let's grow Ryan's page. Yes, don't get tricked. That is what we want to see. Keep growing the wonderful page. That is Barking Mad Betting. Well done with trap 5 winning. Mick Grubb. Oh, Mick Grubb, my friend Mick Grubb there. We do it right, don't we? When the money's down, big money like that, Mick. We back ourselves, don't we, pal? Hello from Portugal. Yes, I hope you're enjoying the sunshine there. It's freezing here over here. I know it's cold today, actually. Went a nice little cold open water swim today. Trap 6 in the 724 is your friend's dog. Good luck, pal. Rebel Alaska will come to the derby shortly, though. Harlequin Libby went out yesterday. I actually bet Harlequin. I'll come to Harlequin Libby very soon, actually. Okay, we'll come to that now. So, yeah, I'll read more of these comments out. Terry Curran. How are you, my friend Terry? What's going well? So, right then. So, we currently... Trap 3 is getting absolutely smashed now. Let's change this around. You don't want to see my mug face. Right then. I don't want to be going any lower than 13 to 8 here. So, I am £200 up. Wouldn't be the biggest fancy. I'm going to have £50 on. If we could just get that on. Any chance? Come on. Yeah, we matched. I'm sure we matched there. So I've had £50 on. Returns a delightful £85 profit there. I'm also, though, going to do... I'm also, though, going to do a... Yeah, you know what? Let's do a little reverse forecast just in case. I'm going to have £5 reverse forecast on trap 3 to beat 2. And because I know I can hear you all saying it now, Ryan, you have to reverse it if the price is that big. I'm also going to have a cheeky little £5 forecast there to beat 3. So if trap 3 goes to win the race, I am going to be winning £85. Hopefully, I'll add another £70 onto that there. If trap 2, though, does go to beat trap 3, I don't really care because I'll be £200 in profit there. Well, no, I'll be £250 in profit there. So there it is, though. I fancy trap 3, Java Jones, to lead the race, lead the inside up, get inside trap 5 of the second bend, and that will be that. Keep an eye on trap 2, though, and 1. First races at Towcester, at the track. They're already in A2, so they're going to be good dogs around Towcester there. Keep an eye on them for next time as well. Hopefully not this time because it means trap 3 would have lost there. But... good luck with all your selections there. Dogs are going in. Danny, I'm going to have to shut you up, mate, I'm afraid. I don't want to pause it, actually. What am I doing there? I don't want to pause it. Again, there's about a 30-second delay, so remember that regarding watching this and your bets. But there we go then. So, yes, trap 3, Java Jones, just trap out, lead up 1 and 2. One's got a bit of early pace, so that's going to be a little bit of worry. And then we want 3 to lead off second bend, 5 stop 6 from getting to the front early. And then we want trap 2 to weave the way through, finish second, and I will be aye. But if trap 2 does go on to beat trap 3, I'm not going to be complaining too much. Good luck to all if you have had a play. We just need Java Jones 5 to 2 into 6 to 4. People are backing my betting, have listened, they have spoken there. And yeah, good luck with whatever you've played if you have played. If not, please root for me. Come on, Java Joe. When you see trap 3, go boom, please. Just trap. Nothing silly, just trap. Oh, my days. Has not trapped out at all there. 1 has led. Right, 5 has led, though. If you can get past 1 here early, we might... oh, no, we're not in business at all. We are not in business at all. Trap 3 absolutely walked out. We are going to be finished. I could be able to forecast him 4th and 5th. Trap 6 is a massive player from here as well there. I'm not going to be winning money here. Thankfully, it was only a small-ish bet there. 5 still leading, though. 6 on the outside is going to be running on, though. We are making no sort of ground. Trap 6 has gone on to win the race. I've got the forecast in. We finished 4th and 5th. That was not a good race, to say the least there. Considering I nailed that first race, I got that race horrifically wrong. Hopefully, they show the replay now. In fact, I actually want to see this. Just absolutely walked out. Seamus did not get trap 3 to trap out at all there. Hasn't come out at all. There's already a length and a half behind there. 5 the early pace there. 3 actually has shown decent early. Traps out, probably leads up trap 1. But as soon as turn 3rd and 4th there, that was that. And the strong running trap 6, yeah, did the business there. Trap 2 didn't really show much either. 1 ran okay, so I'd keep an eye on trap 1 and 2. If they probably drop down to A3 grade, keep an eye on them. But yeah, that was not a good bet whatsoever there. I cannot wait to look at these comments now, actually, for some of the people that have been quiet so far. But don't panic, I'm still £140 up. And we still have 5 races to go, because remember, I'll be going till 5:06 today, because that 5:06 is a special good race there. And the next race, actually, we have a top dog there in trap 1. So before I get to your comments and the people, yeah, hopefully when you put this there, betting for next race, Droopy's Graph 1 to 4. Droopy's Graph was on the video, the live broadcast last week. New in Tonic 11 to 2. I think there's going to be some good opinions on this race, actually. Boa, Irish person, and that, please tell me how to pronounce that. If you can break that down for me, please do, because yeah, I've got history of butchering names. I don't want to butcher that, so we'll call it Boa for now. 8 to 1. Trap 4, 20 to 1. Trap 3, 25 to 1. Trap 5, 33 to 1 there. So that is the market there. Let's now have a quick look at your comments. I can see some laughing faces already. Let's have a quick look then. 6 unlucky, didn't trap. Right then. Well done to those who won, by the way, because again, if I don't win, I hope you do win. Please do know that. Let's have a quick look. Keep up the great work. Love a Nottingham video. Yeah, me too, Tom. I love Nottingham. It's 40 minutes down the road. It's lovely for me. Paul, top man. Good to see you. I'm going to buy you a mouse mat. Right. Anna, can you hear that, can you? I don't know how you got a mouse mat. Sorry about that, but yeah, I'll speak to my editor. He and my editor give me all this stuff here. So yeah, actually, he's cutting me dry. He's cutting me short there. He needs to get me an editor. Graham, if you're listening, if you are watching, get me a mouse mat, please. Trap 6 in the 624. Yeah, we'll go to that. Take it, you're going to be doing all rounds of the derby again. Need to borrow some toothpaste again. I'll keep a spare tube on me. Oh, I must have been drunk then, mate. Was I drunk then when I asked you that? Did I ask you for toothpaste? Did I? I think that was a video. I think that was a night off camera, weren't it? I hope anyway. If I asked you for toothpaste, yeah, I can't remember that. If I did, thank you for bringing me the Colgate, mate. If you did bring it me, if not, then yeah, I'll something off on it this year. What was worse, the grand loss from Bucco's Diamond, or the 120th? Why are you, Bob? Why are you bringing up such negative comments there on a Sunday afternoon? I'm £140 up, sun shining, birds are tweeting outside, and then you go and remind me of that. Bucco's Diamond hurt. Yeah, hurt a lot, to be fair. I actually booked a trip to Ireland straight the next day, actually. Went out there Monday. That one hurt. Yeah, that Booker's Diamond did hurt, in fairness. That cost me a few quid, as you can see. Coventry, you know what? Tell you what, the Booker's Diamond one hurt more because Coventry City are going to get promoted this year, or they're going to win the league this year, so yeah, so that's all right. Harlequin Libby, I backed Harlequin Libby last night, actually. 7-2, I think it was. And then went off around about, what, 7-4, 6-4. So well done to the Harlequin Syndicate. They are buying some good dogs as well. They always have good dogs at home. So yeah, I did back those. So thank you, Tao, Teresa and Seamus. Thank you very much as well for that. That was much appreciated there. Made my Saturday night very nice, actually, there. So good for that. Right then, I like Whippet Racing. Me too, Whippet Racing. The video on YouTube, actually, Dan, of me at Whippet meeting as well, so do take a look at that. Yeah, people who backtrap 3 all over the place. If you backtrap 6, well done. What race and time is Master Reese? Let's have a quick look. Did you ever go to Bellevue? I did go to Bellevue 2 times, actually. Paul, it's a disgrace what happened to Bellevue. That should have been the centre hub for ground racing. Yeah, again, another big city that hasn't got a track, which is just infuriating, really. Max bet coming. I hope that Max bet won. Anyone know? Yes, please update the football score as well for Scott and myself. Scott, you are on good form actually today. Thank you. Wimbledon closing. Yeah, the derby at Wimbledon I loved. It needed a bit of a clean up, but what they did to that again, sold for developing housing. No, actually sold for football stadium, didn't it? Actually. So yeah, I don't want Wimbledon to do well, to be fair, unless they give me a job one day. Then yeah, up the Dons if they do. Free did get back into favour there. We got the price right. 338 trap 2. Hello mate, loving your channel, Shane. Let's have a quick look. Me and the missus reckon that if we lay your bets, we might win. Shane, you were doing really well with that comment there, and then yeah, you go and do that. But you know what, Shane? It's all about opinions, mate. I will prove you wrong though, Shane Middleton. Who do I fancy in the 543? I'll come to that in a bit, mate. I've got to try and work out how to get money back from that last race. Boa Aveen, it's pronounced. Thomas, thank you very much, my friend. Boa Aveen, that makes life a bit easier for me there. Mullins had an odds on loser already at Folkestone. Good luck with your horsing. Flapping Tracks, best take your dog trial. Off you went. Yeah, Flapping Tracks. I can imagine how fun it was having a flapping dog there. If you did have any, actually, if any of you do own dogs or have owned dogs in the past, please let me know who they are and let me know a little story about them as well. I will give them a read out. Big up Keneally, doing another live next week. I am Bristol. I think that you're waiting for your payday. Is that right, mate? So yeah, I will be doing another live next week. And actually, let's go for it now. The guest next week, Ian Fortune, is going to be coming on next Sunday. He's going to be doing probably 4 till 5, I think. He'll come on for an hour. But Ian Fortune, the great Ian Fortune, then Mr. Irish Ground Racing himself, he will be on the Barking Mad live next Sunday at betting at Towcester. He will be on there. So yeah, get all your questions into Ian. Tell you people as well. I think he's very, very popular guy in ground racing. Very knowledgeable as well. Almost as good as me when it comes to picking winners. I've still got a bit to teach him though. But yeah, he is going to be coming on. He's a great crack. So yes, like I said, there's anything that he doesn't know about ground racing isn't worth knowing whatsoever there. So yeah, so next week I will be going live again from 3 till 5, and Ian Fortune will be that guest. He's going to be coming on doing an hour. We've got all my editor Graham has been doing all the techie stuff this week, and yeah, you're going to see me and Ian on the same screen. Yeah, and hopefully Ian following me and winning some money. Let's have a quick look then at more of these comments. Keep all of the channel from Spain. Paul Newman, I hope you're doing well. What part of Spain, Paul? Please do let me know. What do you think to Mongi's wild performance last night? Yeah, Paul, I think he'll win it. I do think he'll win it. I was gutted about Reality Power. I actually felt sick there. Mongi's Wild just keeps on, he just got tangled up, didn't he? But he's got a nice draw in the final. He's drawn in trap 3, I think. It was a nice draw inside Crafty Prospero, is it? Can go close with the clearing. Daddy Disco just seems to have his number at the moment, though, so it'll be interesting. But I just can't see Mongi's Wild clear. You basically rely on Mongi's Wild not to get a clear run. Daddy Disco to get a clear run. But Romeo Empire should be away and gone. And it's actually a really good race, to be fair. That final at Central... In fact, if you can get to Central Park next week, please do so. Because that final is real. Romeo Empire, Mongi's Wild, Deadly Disco, and then, you know what? Let's have a little look, actually, now at the other dogs as well, actually. Let's have a quick look. We're going to go back to yesterday. And, yeah, because I'm going to be at Central Park, as I mentioned, next week as well. So I'm going to be doing an episode video from there. I'll be there around about 6:45-ish I'll get there for, straight after football. But yeah, the final you have Deadly Disco, Mongi's Wild, Burgess Sophia, Romeo Empire, Princess Matilda, Crafty Prospero. That is an unbelievably good lineup there of dogs there. It's a top final, so if you can get to Central Park next week, please do so. I think Mongi's Wild will win the race, but yeah, I'm devastated about Rally Pad. Really did hurt me, to be fair. That one there. But yeah, I think he'll win. So what I think of Droopy's Flare getting pulled out. If you owned Droopy's Flare, you're devastated, because I think what people want to see, yeah, they just the way Droopy's Flare is running at the moment, he can take on anything, like absolutely anything. I know Mongi's Wild beat him and caught him before, but I think where they're at now, I think Droopy's Flare is in a much better position, much better place, and I think if they were to do a match race now, I think that would be so good to view and so good to watch. Yeah, I couldn't really tell who's going to win that race. Maybe Mongi's Wild, but yeah, that would be some race there. With that as well, let me know if match racing. So I love in fact, we'll come to that in a bit, but yeah, I love match racing, and I think there should be a competition in the UK that is like a match race shootout, 16 dogs. I know they do it in Australia, and it's just, yeah, such good viewing. I know it's popular. I think match racing in the UK should be a thing, but I think the bookies need to knock heads and get together to make it happen. So, Alan, I'll come to that next. Sorry, Alfie, I'll reply to you shortly. But you know what? Let's get to the next race now. So it is the 351. I'm going to quick drink of water because I do a lot of talking, as you can imagine, so bear with me. So we have in trap 1. We have Droopy's Graph for Patrick Janssen. Ran last week, actually, and yeah, was 2-11 last week. I know this dog is highly thought of. Low, I imagine it's cost a fair few quid, in fairness to him, but Droopy's Graph came third last week. We will watch that race. So, trap 2, Boa Avine for Mark Wallace. Mark Wallace's new pups, young dogs, that are coming through. Has run 2 races at Towcester, 29.72, best time so far, but found a little bit trouble. What's put up on me there? Trap 3, Sonic Dasher of D3. I'd be absolutely amazed if Sonic Dasher was to get near this race. No disrespect to you, Sonic Dasher. Trap 4, Distant Rosie, A2, A4. Actually raced against Trap 2 last week, so we keep an eye on that race as well. Look at that. Trap 5 is a D3, Day 4 again. Yeah, I don't want to disrespect any dogs because I love every single dog, but yeah, them dogs who are running this kind of race, they could well be 100-1 here. Trap 3. Trap 5 in this race, in Trap 4 probably about 50-1. But it doesn't mean they're not a race for them, though. It's just a real hard race, this. And Trap 6, new in tonic here, so for Mark Wallace as well. So let's have a quick look at Droopy's Graph, because this, I imagine, has been bought to go very far in the Derby this year. Let me know your thoughts on the race as well in the comments, please. Looking at Trap 1, Droopy's Graph. Trap 4, Bruce Bay. Trap 2, Zappa. Little brother to Ari Up. Zappa won a great race, won a graded race on Thursday, I think it was. Friday. So trap 1, did it come out great? Did show pace though, got checked up there, ran all the way into Milton Keynes, ran the first 2 bends there. And then yeah, it was a bit of a really head-to-head really with Zappa around there. And Zappa would be your A1 dog around Towcester. Really good graded dog at Towcester, Zappa. Part of that good little litter that we've got with Ari Up. Again, probably didn't show that much back straight pace in terms of Droopy's Graph, because again, Zappa's a good dog, but if you're looking at Derby potential here, Droopy's Graph, you'd imagine me going on there. But it's a bit of a messy race, really. I think we're going to see a better Droopy's graph this week. You'd imagine so anyway. Again, you never rule out a dog there because it has shown pace there. But yeah, I think it's going to be really short. But did a 29.08 in a trial, so clearly very, very talented. Boa Veen, trap 2 from Mark Wallace there. Sectionals are key to this. If you look at the sectionals, 425, 424, 425. Not much early pace really there. Stays really well though. But yeah, not much early pace there going that. 16.04 sprint trial as well is okay. It's not great now. It's okay. Got beat by Newing Tonic actually by half a length into there. Sonic Dash a D3. Again, a D3 against these kind of dogs. It's just a bit of a mismatch really. Trap 4, I guess. We'll finish best of the rest. We'll finish 4th in the race, I think. Again, decent, good time actually around Suffolk Downs there, but a massive step up in class here. We'll have a quick look actually at 6 and 2 from last week. Sorry, they're in 6 and 3, 2 today. So Barrow Veen in trap 3 and Distant Rosie in trap 6. Have a quick look. Let's just confirm what we think about Barrow Veen here. So we're in trap 3 here in 2 today. Came out relatively well. I think I might have got checked up there. But again, hasn't shown a lot of early pace. So again, these are pretty much A3, A4 dogs here. But I imagine it's shown lots and lots of staying pace there. I'm going to move that race on quick. It's actually gone toe-to-toe there with trap 6 actually. 6 has quite run well, battled there. But yeah, trap 3 ran on well. But this is just a massive, massive for me. Step up in class in terms of Droopy's graph. So... trap 5, again, I'll be amazed if a D3 and D4 can get close in this race. No disrespect, they'll have their races, but not today. And then Newing Tonic. This is key for the race for me, Newing Tonic. I beat Boa Veen in a sprint trial, 15.99. Let's have a quick look now. Again, there's no real early pace in the race here, apart from trap 1. So we're looking at trap 5 here. This was on last week, actually, as well. I did back the forecast, I believe, in this race here. Let's look at Newing Tonic in trap 5. Let me know your thoughts as well on the race in the comments, please. Came out well, decent early pace. Trap 3's got a lot of early pace. Would be top grade round Towcester is trap 3. Didn't lead the race though. And trap 6, SJ Robin, who again is top grade round Towcester, not even in the screen there though, does go on to catch Newing Tonic there. So this is an interesting race here because trap 5, trap 6 goes on to beat trap 5 before the line there. But yeah, interesting races. So I think Droopy's graph is an absolute certainty. I'm going to look at the pricing now quickly as well for this race. So it's about 1 to 3 there. I think Droopy's graph is an absolute certainty. I'm just going to put it out there now. I think it is a real good thing here. I think it's a similar race to last week he was in. I think he'll come out better for he'll come better for the run there. I know 1 to 3 represents that anyway, but yeah, it's going to be on the forecast for this one there. Trap 2 does stay really well. Don't think we'll be anywhere near trap 1. I think trap 1, traps out, will be 2 lengths ahead of trap 2 anyway into the bend. May move off a little bit. Trap 3, Sonic Dasher. Trap 4, trap 5. I think that'll be bigger there. And then the key to the race to the second place then is going to be who comes second out of trap 2 and trap 6. I think trap 2, Barrow Veen, will catch Newing Tonic here. I think Newing Tonic has got a really good draw. But if Droopy's graph traps out, Droopy's graph will get inside Newing Tonic. Stop Newing Tonic then from getting his clear. And we know Newing Tonic on that replay doesn't quite stay out this trip in terms of in the stage of him yet strongly. Barrow Veen does. I think Barrow Veen will turn 3rd or 4th in this race here. Get a clear run though, and I think that will be the forecast. So I'm going to be doing Droopy's graph to beat Boa Veen here. Let me know your comments and thoughts on the race though. We've still got 3 minutes for the race here actually now. Let me know your comments. Over 2 lengths, right? Over 2 lengths, evens. Yeah, that is decent. I think that's a good one there. So over 2, if you can get over 2 lengths on track 1, I think that's very good value there, even money there. Swindon has closed down. Yes, I'll mention that in a bit. To be fair. No, mate. Toothpaste because of Derby final day. Did I say that, Tommy K? No, I wasn't drinking Derby final day. I don't. Yeah, if I'm filming, I never drink if I'm filming. Please give a shout out to my brother Josh. I'll come to that, Max, in a minute, mate. I'm going to get my bet on now, actually. So I think 1 is going to beat trap 2 here. I'm currently £140 up. What have we got on the forecast? Well, 2 to 1. Yeah, that's not bad, though, in fairness. That isn't bad at all there. So I am going to be playing the forecast here. I'm currently 140 up. I'm £60 that forecast there. We get matched. We are matched. So I've had £60 on that forecast there on trap 1 to beat trap 2. Pays. We'll go around up £130 for that one there. So when Droopy's graph leads and goes on to win, and when Barrow Veen turns 3rd and finishes 2nd, I'm going to be £130 in profit on the race, and that will be 130, 140, and £270 in profit, and there will still be 4 races to go here. So that is where at the moment is. You want to see, for the sport, we want to see Droopy's graph. We love superstars. We want to see Droopy's graph take off, trap out, take off, and then, yeah, we're going to see a potential Derby champion in flight here. Good luck with all of your selections if you are playing as well. I'm going to read some of them out now. On the 6 here, Ringo, good luck. If I don't win, I hope you do. Don't think you can stay here, though. I think Tonic will lead. I can see that. I can absolutely see you thinking Tonic will lead this race here. Would not put anyone off that. I just think if Droopy's graph does trap out, I think we're going to see a much better Droopy's graph today. But 100%, New in Tonic, if graph doesn't do it right, New in Tonic will probably lead this race up here. Then my forecast is down the pan. Let's have a quick look at these comments as well. Dogs are going into the trap. Remember, there's a 30-second delay, so if you are going to play, do so quickly. Nanny Chrissy and Remy watching. Hello, Nanny Chrissy. Hello, Remy, my little amazing niece, my little genius of a niece there. Hello to watching my nan there. My nan is from Galway. She is 99. How old are you, Nan? You're 93 years old. Reminds me of Got a Labrador Douglas, actually. He's 14. Very similar how you have to look after him now as well. But I'm only joking, Nan, of course, Nan. Thank you for watching, though. And hopefully you can see me in trap 1 to beat trap 2 here. Good luck to everyone if you've played. And yeah, hopefully we can see a clean run race and Droopy's graph take off. If I don't win, I hope you do. Oh, dear me. Right, 6 is trapped out though. Right, what has 1 got then? So, race on now. We've turned second. Oh, trap 1's moved off again there. Right then, we are currently second. This is going to be a good race, by the way. This is going to be a very good race here now. Droopy's graph is taking off there. It's got to do this Ben right there. Right, Droopy's graph has hit the front now. Now for the forecast then. What has 2 got then? Come on, Aveen then. Droopy's graph is going to win. It's going to be time for the forecast. Come on, Aveen. Oh no, what is going on here? I can't believe it. Droopy's graph has gone on to win the race. And New in Tonic. Oh, dearie me. That is frustrating. Droopy's graph, yeah, it's a fast dog there, isn't there? Hasn't trapped out at all there. Allowed 6 to lead the race. Oh, man, I feel sick on that one. That is annoying. Right, let's watch the replay then. Rub it in even more. That is sickening. Droopy's graph is a serious animal then, everyone. So 6 is absolutely flew out. 1 came out okay. Keys race here. 6 just chopped off trap 1. Stopped trap 1 getting inside at the second bend, which I thought it was going to do. I still thought 2, though, was going to be winning there coming second from there. Droopy's graph ran shown a lot of pace there. A lot of pace. Keep an eye on that dog there. Lightly raced. I think it's, what, Jan 24? How has 2 not got inside 6 there? I don't believe it. Oh, dearie me. So, yeah, not good there. Track 1, Droopy's graph, though. Keep an eye on his progress going forward. Has beat New in Tonic, who beat Boa Aveen there. That is frustrating. What am I now? £80 up. 4 races to go. Dearie me. Right then. Comments then. Let's have a quick look then. Right. Well done to everybody, by the way, if you did the forecast. I had 6th place, 400 quid. Ringo. I'm really happy for you, mate. Really happy for you there. Thomas the dog. I'm guessing you played 6 as well. Lay the free dog. Yeah. I don't think I've got that much in my Betfair account to lay free there. But yeah. Easy money for track 1. Yeah. People don't like odds on shots, but yeah, 1 to 3 on that. Yeah, there are people out there who cash in on them kind of things there. Disappointing the 2. I agree. I was disappointed on trap 2 as well. Dave John, well done, mate. Easy £30 there, roughly, mate. So well done there. Just had a £100 Magical Luca. We will get to the Derby very, very soon, people there. That has annoyed me, though. That has. Dearie me. Well done, though, to all of you who won on that. And, yeah, commiserations to me. Was it over 2 lengths, Tom? I think, was it over 2 lengths? Yeah, won by over 2 lengths, yes. What's that, about 3.5 lengths there? So, even money, great price. Tom, well done, pal, there. Yeah, right, let's get the next race up, though. Oh, that is annoying, man. £80 up now. Oh, dear. Right, next race is an A6 race here. Now, this is, I told you, there's a good variety here, by the way, of races there. So, 409, it's an A6 graded race. The betting, 5 to 2 trap 6, 5 to 2 trap 2, joint favourites. 4 to 1 trap 4, 9 to 2 trap 1, bit of money for it. 9 to 2 trap 3, a little bit of money for it. And 6 to 1 trap 5, a little bit of money for it as well. So very, very open A6 grade. If we're going to do graded racing, we want them to be open there. Because there's always a chance there. Oh, dear me, that's made me feel annoyed, that one. So we'll refresh the Betfair. There's no market yet on Betfair. But yeah, that is the next race then. So it's the 409. It is an A6 grade, but we will come to that very, very shortly there. Bristol did have a greyhound track. The same owners, I think someone mentioned, the same owners of Swindon track own Bristol. They own Poole. They own Milton Keynes. I think they own another one as well. And the same stories. They were there to just own the track, sell the land, cash in, and on you go. And put another nail in, wow, put a nail in ground racing's coffin as they are. But yes, so I've got no time for the people who own Swindon at whatsoever. So if they're listening, great. But yeah, I don't know what you do to ground racing whatsoever there. And yeah, correct me if I'm wrong, but it is what it is. So right, Swindon has gone. So hello, Nan. Sorry I didn't win for you, Nan. There's always another race there. Remy, we go again, don't we? Shout out to the Great White and the General with Broadway Murty. Now that sprint race coming up, Master Reese, is Charlie. Yep, that sprint is just that is an unbelievable race. As sprint races go, that race there is top notch there. Master Reese there. So yeah, that's a right good race coming up there. But we'll come to that later on though. Place trap 2. Sorry about that, mate. Josh Naylor, well done for being another Elton John. Scott Lauder, I'm not sure for that. Huge bet time, Ryan. If you bet trap one there, big bet, and fair play to you there. Again, all your comments, please do put them in. Newcastle's 0-0. Sure, score goals, Newcastle, don't they? Lay the free dog, oi. Yes, well done, everyone. Horse Wednesday. There's a Horse Wednesday, Catterick 420 Rock DJ. I'll probably forget that. Drop me a message, please, if you can, in any of the social medias or on the YouTube page, and I will reply to that there. Bellevue closed, sold for land again, like most of them. They're sold for housing, much needed housing, as they say. Sold for housing there, unfortunately. Look at that, consider be closer, equally frustrating. 1-4 forecast at Yarmouth today. Oh, that's sickening, Alan. We go again. So right then, so I mentioned then that guess it next week is Ian Fortune. A quick update as well on the Racing Syndicate, the Biking Mad Syndicate. So Ari Up, obviously raced 2 weeks ago. She's had a couple of issues with a nail and paws. Just nothing serious, but just niggly injuries. She raced when she raced the other day. She basically ripped off one of her nails there, and yeah, which is a good thing going forward long term because it means it'll stop causing her issues. But yeah, just had to take a bit of time to dry up her paw there and dry up the blood really and completely heal. So she had a bit of a week off, but she's due to trial 4 bends next week. She was due to trial this week, just gone. But yeah, trainer wasn't happy. And if there's any doubt whatsoever, and performance of Ari Up there will not run because obviously welfare is key and we've got loads of time with the girl anyway. But she'll be taking the step up to a 4 bend trial this upcoming week. So I will keep you all updated on that. But yeah, looking forward to watching how he'll get started, really. Again, the litter is absolutely flying. I think they've all been open racing so far. They've all been open racing so far. They've all been top grade as well at Towcester as well. So hopefully, Ari Up. And it looks like they're going to stay as well. She's British bred as well, the litter, which makes it really good because it means then, all being well, you can enter out in the extra British bred competitions all across the country. So you get more opportunities to enter your dog in open racing. So yeah, cannot wait for Ari Up. Just wanted to get to the track. But yeah, look, this week now, trial over 4 bends. And then yeah, we can start her journey over 4 bends, potentially 6 in time because she does stay. She's bred to stay. So yeah, that's that though. In terms of the owners as well, so what we're going to do back in my betting, we're going to have regular open days at the track. So arrange with Towcester to give a box, put a box on for all the owners when Ari Up does run there, probably on a Sunday afternoon. I think it's a good day to get everyone involved there. But yeah, so loads of perks with that. You get free entry into all the racing as well, which is great to see. We'll have days at the trainers as well, the trainers' facilities as well. Put on an owner's day there, you get to see up close and personal Ari Up training in the morning as well. And what they've got there, the facilities at the Weatherall Kennel are unbelievable. Swimming pool. They've got a massive gallop as well. Loads of woodlands. The facilities all in the woodlands. So they get to do loads of regular outdoor walks, countryside walks as well. Yeah, they get treated. That's why the Weatherall Kennel is top notch. Underrated kennel. Go about their business really quietly. But yeah, having loads of winners and those following Towcester as well at the moment. They're doing very well, the Weatherall Kennel. So yeah, definitely a kennel to follow at the moment there. Was I on the beer last night, Ian? No, Ian, I'm doing dry January, mate. I might have a couple next week. I might cut that. I had to cut down the old beer over Christmas. I had a very good time over Christmas, but yeah, I'm doing dry January. Doing dry January. So yeah, that's that really. So yeah, I haven't been on the drink. I'm just a bit tired. I had a stressful week with football, to be fair. Very stressful week with football. But actually this morning, I went for an open water swim in a big quarry. The water was 5 degrees. And I managed to do about a 12-minute swim. I've got one here. I do a 12-minute swim. Ranger just came in. A 12-minute swim this morning, 5-degree water. So, yeah, took my breath away. And, yeah, I think I'm just coming down from that. Here is Ranger. Hello, Ranger. Your weekly appearance from Calico Ranger. Come here, you. Come to say hello is the Ranger. Hello. He is Harry Up's uncle. Yeah, he's in good health still, the boy. I think he's due his walk, though, to be fair to him. He's itching for a walk. So, yeah, I won't mention that word actually to him there. But Ranger says hello, as he always does there. But no, even I wasn't drinking last night, mate. Doing dry January, pal. It's been tired. A stressful week with football. Right then, a few more comments now. Quickly, we'll have a look. Again, if I don't read any of your comments, put them back in, just repost them, and I will get from it so I can. 2026 Derby winner, not had a run. Gary, you can't say that, Gary. You cannot come out with a comment like that, not had a run yet. Watch this, Gary. Get that name of that dog in this chat now, Gary. Appreciate you watching, mate. But we don't have any secrets on Barking My Bay. We share for everybody there. There are no secrets in this chat, Gary. Get that dog's name in there, please. We'll come to the Derby after the next race. We'll talk about Derby as well. Plans for the chat and what my fancies are as well earlier. And for any new people interested, new to the sport as well, we'll get a little breakdown on what the Derby involves as well and why it's so big. East Anglia, Peterborough's another one of my favourite tracks actually. Yeah, not too far from me either. Closed again for housing. The owners of that didn't have to actually close it; they just wanted to. Again, for similar reasons developing. So, yeah, very very frustrating there. People in the chat can congratulate my good friend Christopher Moore who got engaged last night to his boyfriend James. So Christopher Moore has came out, many name popped up there, so I don't know anything. I hope that's genuine. If it's not genuine though, then Scott, I might have to block you, mate, because we don't want anything like that. To be fair, pal. But Scott, I do trust you though. It's in good faith, mate. You are my number. Actually, Scott Lauder, I think you do. In fact, Scott, I think you criticise me more than anyone else, Scott Lauder. You are actually coming up as one of my number one fans, by the way. So Scott, I love the support, mate. Thank you very much. Just behave yourself in them comments, please. Trap 2 in the next Oxford. Good luck with that, mate. I haven't looked at Oxford today. Want to hear the oi? Yeah, Christian, mate. The oi is coming the next one now because it's a good price. I want to fancy here. I will go right then. You know what? Let's get to the next race now. I'll go for them comments though very, very shortly. So let's get my mug off here. Next race then. I'm going to have a quick drink as well, actually. Give me 2 seconds. Right then, so next race then is an A6 at Towcester. So we're going from really good open racing to A6 now. But look, these dogs all love running just as much. So, and to somebody, these dogs mean just as much as having a Derby winner, for example. So that is the beauty of ground racing there. There's a dog for every single body. No matter how much money you got. Right, so trap 1, Flip Me Lopes in trap 1, yep. Trap 2, Jackie's Hero. Trap 3, Saleika's Domain. Trap 4, Homebound Blanco. Trap 5, Lamorna Lilmu. Trap 6, more drama Kirsty's. Apologies about that. The betting was 5 to 2 joint favourites, 6 and 2. 4 is 7 to 4 to 1. 1 is 9 to 2. 3 is 9 to 2. Trap 5 is 6 to 1 there. So go for the race then. Trap 1. Won A7 last time, 2 races ago, 30-11. Runs over 6 bends as well before. Bit of a mixture of form, really. Runs on a bit, but then gets caught when it leads. So, yeah, decent dog, though. Generally looks like they're going to be running A7, really. Wins A7. Little bit, got beat 9 lengths last week in A6. Trap 2, good trial. 29.94 trials, really, really good. Actually beat Trap 6 in a trial. Trap 6 in a trial on 2 occasions, actually. Actually beat it by 4 lengths and 6 lengths and 3/4 there. So, yeah, so interesting on that one there. Ran last week, though. Led the race, but it was a decent race, in fairness. Got one in 29.96. Didn't stay a yard. I was going to tell you I didn't stay a yard there. So, yeah, but look, probably will lead trap 1. Saleika's Domain, trap 3. 30.61 comes second. 30.34 last week, actually. So, yeah, but again, mixture of form here. Leads, doesn't win. Doesn't lead, runs on. So, yeah, I guess can be a bit of a runner here. Trap 3, Saleika's Domain. Trap 4, Homebound Blanco. Having its first race at Swindon. A5 at Swindon. Been running on at Swindon. Has raised 2 trials at Towcester so far. I think the other 2 dogs didn't run particularly well at Towcester earlier in the live stream. But yeah, runs on at Swindon though. Time's decent as well. 28, breaking 29 seconds for an A6 at Towcester. Is good in fairness though. The dog it beat... it was an A5. So, yeah, so keep an eye on trap 4. Wouldn't be for me now, but keep an eye. Trap 5, Lamorna Lilmu. Again, decent A6 form, 3rd, 4th, couple of times. Runs on, not much early pace, but runs on though. Fastest time of 30:31. Then trap 6, who I mentioned, trap 2 was beat fair and square here. Had his first race at Towcester last week, 30:25, decent time. So let's break it down. Watch some replays quickly. So we're going to be watching trap 6, who raced against trap 1 last week. So they're in 1 and 5 here. So 5 came out okay, but got chopped up by 6 there. Showed more pace though than trap 1. Kept a relatively fair wide line. Fairly close to 1 though. Now going to the second bend there. So we're looking at now who's got more back straight pace. And it looks like trap 5 is probably taking about 2 lengths out of trap 1 there. Trap 1 then has found trouble. Well, a little bit of trouble there. Crowding going into the third bend. Trap 5 though is motoring around there. Was beating a decent enough time here though by 2 genuinely decent A6 dogs. So yeah, ran well there. Comfortably beat trap 1. Now trap 2. So we're going to break this down now. The market, trap 2 and 6 were the favourites here. They have got a line of forms. This was at Oxford on the 11th of November. And we're looking at trap 6 and trap 2 here. This was at Oxford, different track, obviously. Looking at traps 2 though and 6. So 6 is absolutely flopped out. 2 had nothing in trap 1. Again, let me know your thoughts on the race in the comments. We've got about 3 minutes for the race. There is a bit of a delay, 30-second delay to this. So trap 2 is about 5 lengths clearer as 6, probably about 7 lengths going into the second bend. But now though, 6, the motor is kicking in though for 6. It's only over 450 metres as well. Now I know for wide runners it's a little bit harder for at Towcester than it is Oxford. But 6 has beat trap 2 fair and square. So even though trap 2 beat trap 6 in them trials, 6 is just a faster dog for me. So let's get this market up now because I fancy trap 6 here. You see, he got checked up last time as well. The last race as well. It's in trap 6 now, so nothing's going to be coming across it. Should lead up trap 5 on the outside. Any sort of a clear run here. I think more drama Kirsty can go very, very close in now. So I'm waiting for the market to develop. It's like about 2.5 minutes. Let me look at your comments as well. Let me know your thoughts. Trap 6 in the 409. Yes, Terry! Terry, great minds think alike, sir. So trap 6 for me. You showing the racing live. Rockbusters, I show every race live on here, and I'm going to be putting my £80 up now. I'm going to be having £80 on trap 6. I was hoping for around about 2 to 1. Let's get this on, please. Oh, come on, get matched. We are matched. Right then. So I've had £80 on trap 6 here. More drama Kirsty at 2 to 1. Pays over 2. Pays a delightful we'll go £165 profit there. Gets me back in a nice position here now. Again, I've shown the replay there. It's much faster than 2. Should lead. I think this is actually quite a good thing here. For me, this is quite a bit of a good thing here now. I'm actually confident here. More drama Kirsty can trap out, lead up the outside there, and whatever turns ahead maybe the first 2 bends, clear run, I think more drama Kirsty will be winning this race here. This is a decent fancy for me here now because I'm looking for and the good price as well. I thought this could be about 6 to 4, 7 to 4 here. So that is what we're going to be doing. So that is what we're on. So let me know your thoughts in the race as well, please. Trap 5 for you. Okay, again, it's a tough race, but trap 6 is a proper good price, mate. Andrew, it is. Believe in trap 6. Trap 2, Andrew, get us. If I don't win, I hope you do, mate. 2 to win, Zayon. No. Back the negative track. You got to tell me what that means. I'm not sure what that means, actually. So explain that one to me, please, pal. See where the dogs are now. So again, hopefully I'll break down why I fancy trap 6. More drama, Kirsty. I just think it's got a great draw. I promise I'll let you know in 2 weeks' time. Gary, I'll hold you to that, mate. Let me know, please, in 2 weeks' time, pal. I look forward to that. 2, 4, 6 combination forecast. Don't be crazy, okay? Well, look, yeah, I get that completely. I think looking at 4 maybe running on. If I was to play a forecast, it would probably be 6 to beat trap 5, I think. 6 to beat trap 5 here, I think, would be my forecast play if I was doing that. I think 5 can get a decent enough run here. 60 on trap 4. 9 to 2, Scott. Scott, if I don't win, I hope you do, mate. Terry Curran, you are the judge, mate. If Terry's on trap 6, then yeah. By the way, people, Google Terry Curran as well. Really, really famous footballer, I believe, as well. Right then, what about 6 and 5 for a forecast double? Why not, mate? 6 all the way. Bob the bookie knows. That is what the bookie meant. No such thing as a skint bookie. That is why you're on there. Bristol lad. Yes, Bristol is red. We fancy Kirsty. Come on, Keneally. Come on, Kirsty. Let's do this right. I've £80 on. I'm currently £80 up at the moment. So, yeah, if I get this wrong, then I'm going to be level. If not, though, I'm going to be winning a delightful amount of money. What have I got on it again? 165. So, if it wins, I am going to be 200. Am I going to be? Yeah, £245 in profit. Dogs are in the traps. Hare is about to be on the move. Start a wave, a lovely flag. Come on now, get on this run, please. Come on. Trap out, trap 6, turn Andy, and that will be that. Come on. Fancy this. I'm excited for this one. Oh, it's come out lovely. Oh, we've come out lovely. Let's get a clear run then, Kirsty. Nothing silly, please, Kirsty. Trap the bed, please, Kirsty. Right then, trap 5. I couldn't have the forecast here, but when I do that. Right then, we're saying surely we're winning from here. We stay all day. Come on, Kirsty. Trap 5, though, isn't going away at the moment. Come on then, Kirsty. Get to the front, Kirsty. Come on then, Kirsty. She's going to be running wide, though. She's about a length ahead. Go on then, Kirsty, go! Aye, aye, Kirsty! Get in there, you! Aye, aye, Kirsty! Aye, aye! Aye, aye! Aye, aye! Get in there! Now the forecast as well. Why did I do that forecast? Are they going to show the replay? Why are they not showing the replay there? But it doesn't matter. We have just nailed a race there. A6 at Towcester. That's open race at Towcester. A6 at Towcester. We are flying now. Back in that game. They're not showing the replay. Can I show the replay myself? Is that a thing you could do on here? Let's have a look. Can I show the replay myself? I am going to show the replay myself, just for them notes for next time as well for people. So let's have a quick look there. So traps have opened. Two has run a monster race there, by the way, because hasn't led. So keep an eye, keep trap 2 in your notebooks there, because that has run a right good race there. 5 ran a good race as well as I thought it was going to. I thought that probably was the danger, really, though, because, again, good Towcester form, all around Towcester form. 2 has run a monster race. I don't know if 2's a white dog or not. You know what my thoughts on white dogs are. But as soon as 6 got that kind of a run there, stay in pace, stay in power. The turbo kicked in at the end there and went on to win like a good thing does. And I am now, what am I now? 200. What am I? £80 up, 165. I'm £245 in profit, and there are still 3 races. 3 races to go. 3 races to go. Get in there. Right, let's look at these comments then quickly. I want to see the comments now. I need to see them my eyes there. Right, let's have a quick look then. Trust the horse. Okay, we'll get to that horse. We don't want to. Come on, you got to pray. I want to see them winning. I want to see them winning bets there. My dog running the 6 at Great Yarmouth Monday. Good luck. Red carpet. Michael, good luck to you. Keep an eye on that as well. Remind me, please. How long? I'll come to you, Bob, shortly, mate. Broadway Murphy, trap 6, Bourne race at Evans. Thomas, a good race, by the way. Let's have a quick look. Tough game Tuesday, Millwall. Right then, where are these comments? Brilliant content. Thank you, Neil. I appreciate that an awful lot, mate. I do appreciate that an awful lot. Trap 2, get on the blue, get in the queue. Ran well. Keep an eye on trap 2 next time. Honestly, that dog ran a really, really good race there. Still a lot better as well. Right, where are these comments then? 60 on 4. I think I've read them, to be fair. There they are. There are the booms. That is what we want to see. Jason, well done. Simon, well done. G. Williams, well done. Paul, well done. Bob, well done. Max, you clever guy, you, Max. Get in there, Max. JJ, get in there, you. Thank you. Thomas, we'll come to Bourne Racer shortly, mate. Scott Lauder, never back dogs under 3-1, mate. I'm just back to dog there. Was it 2-1? So, yeah. So, it's close there. Tough game Tuesday, Millwall. It is actually a tough game. Big Banana, buzzing for you. Steak sandwich for dinner tomorrow. Pleasure, you. Enjoy it. Bob, yes, Bob, you know, mate. Dave, he does it again. Dave, this is what we do. This is what we do on Barking Mad Betting. We tip. We bet winners. Tip up winners. Give him more. This is why, actually, I like these live streams as well, because it's a chance for me, I guess, because a lot of people say, Ryan, how do you read races and whatnot? I'm not saying, no, I'm going to give you winners after winner kind of thing, but it just gives you an insight then into how I do actually read a race card there. So, yeah, hopefully that's why you enjoy them as well there. For the people that may be new to the sport, that's I'll try and give you a breakdown of what I see when I see the races, but it's all on the replays, really. Aidan, oi, Savaloy. Single out the forecast. Leon, superb, sir. Tyler, superb to you. Ollie, well done, you. Zion, no wonder it's barking rich. I'm only joking, I wish I was. Jamie, get in there. Who's tuning in for 1? 1 for 1. Jamie, that is what we do, mate. Don't worry about that at all, mate. And yeah, few more races to go as well. So yeah, let's get up the next race as well. The next race, I think, is that sprint race. Oh, the next race is an absolute crack. I know it's a sprint race, but yeah, this next race is an absolute beauty of a race there. This is top level, this race here now. So just for the betting as well, to give you a little heads up there. Born Racer, even money, trap 2. Nightingale Crew has been smashed all day. Nightingale Crew, I think it's about 92 earlier. 130, second favourite. Trap 4, Broadway Murty. Broadway Murty, 7-2 in any race. You know it's a good race. 7-2. Pavilion Team, 5-1. Trap 6, Pavilion Team there, 5-1. You Are the Reason, 20-1. Arthur Lobster. I've got a lot of time for the Arthur Kennel, by the way. So much time for the Arthur Kennel there. So, yeah, really good kennel. Good guy as well. Good fan of the show as well. And, yeah, so if I don't win, I hope you do, Arthur, with that dog there. We'll get that up now. Money's gone into the account. Yeah, there it is. I can't show you. Well, no one's guessed what's in there yet. Let's get that there, though. Your pause there. And yes, we'll come to that very soon then. So, best judge in the UK. Cheers, Max. I like reading that again. Right then, I will read some of these comments though. Again, if I missed out your comment, please do drop it in again, please. Again, yeah, without your comments, this doesn't happen. So, yeah, without your views and comments, it doesn't happen at all. Preview for that last race was excellent. It's what video watching is all about. Paul Lawrence. Hello, Paul, my good friend Paul, top man. One of my favourite people and the most knowledgeable people in ground racing is Paul there. Follow him on X as well if you can find PL. One of the best in the business, commentating, presenting anything, and just, yeah, I'll pick my brains and got asked Paul for loads of opinions in the past, and yeah, real knowledgeable person to help me an awful lot in this sport. So yeah, a lot of time for Paul. But Paul, that is why, mate, learn from the best, didn't I, Paul? My dad's going to be watching this going, you learn from me. But yeah, Paul, I did learn from the best, mate. But that is how you read. That is why replays are key, because you looked at that trial and thought trap 2 beats trap 6 every time when the trial's easy. But then you go back to the Oxford form, watch the race, and trap 6 had about, what, 4 or 5 lengths in hand at least on there. But 2's run really well. So keep an eye on trap 2 next time. Murty and Slick Sentinel. Oh, that's a right good double there, by the way. So we are going to be staying for the 506 as well. It's too good a race to not be watching. The 506 there. It's just a top race that is there. Towcester will give some really good opens today. And yeah, the 506, we are staying for that. Made a few points so for that. Get on Rock DJ Wednesday. Yes, thank you very much, Broadway. Okay, horse is not my thing, but I will have a little thing though. Some punters are over the moon, Paul. They are. I hope they are anyway. Night shift, Perth, Australia. Love it from Perth there. Good stuff for you. Love that you're staying up as well there for the night there. And hopefully you follow me in, winning a few quid here. Who am I backing right? I will come to that very soon there. Just going through these comments again quickly. Maggie Moonpie, I'm the man. One of my good favourite songs actually is Killers, the man actually. Great song that is. Ryan, my guy, much respect. Brings the love for the sport. Presents like a pro. Mark Greenway, top man. That is what it's about. Just trying to bring ground racing into people's houses, into the minds of people to ground race, into their lives, so they know what a wonderful sport ground racing is. So, on that then, the Derby then. So, in terms of the Derby, for those that don't know, Derby is over 6 weeks. It's 192 dogs that enter it, and every single, so you have round 1, 2, 3, quarter-final, semi-final, final, over 6 weekends in a row. 192 dogs enter it. I think there's around about, I don't know my maths here, I'm trying to think, 12, 24, about 36 heats, I think there is, something like that, for the first round. Every single week then, first 3 in the race go through to the next round, and the bottom 3 in each race get knocked out. So that's how it works. It's the pinnacle of the sport. It's my favourite 6 weeks every single year, no matter what. I love football, but yeah. Terry Curran, I'm the man. Cheers, Terry. You are as well, sir. But yeah, Derby. So it's just the best 6 weeks in the world. I absolutely love it. And yeah, it's what... I think if you watched Gone to the Dogs last year, the coverage was just unbelievable. Got big plans for Backing My Betting and being the place where people watched all the Derby coverage with me at the track at Towcester for Backing My Betting, watching that Derby coverage there, yeah. And we get really stuck into it as well. All the best dogs from Ireland come over. All the best dogs in the UK are primed and ready for it. So, yeah, it's just a really good 6 weeks there. It's the pinnacle of the sport. I think the prize money's been reduced. There's been a bit of politics in the sport. I think it's 125 grand now. It was 175. Still good prize money. Very good prize money. But yeah, hopefully next year that can go up then, because yeah, the sport needs the big prize money. Yeah, to justify all the owners spending their big money on the dogs. But it's not just about the best dogs though. Anyone can win it on their day. It happens all the time. The 33-1 Street Missile, for example, won it a couple of years ago. So yeah, but that's what I've got big plans for that though. Going to be doing live streams at Towcester throughout that Derby, like I did for the Nottingham one. So yeah, so we're going to be doing that at least once a week for that. Big plans for the Derby as well. Going to be doing barking my bonanza for Derby final there as well. So yeah, but when the Derby starts, everyone who's interested in that Derby abroad in the UK will be watching it on Barking Mad. That is what I want to see. I want to bring the bit of fun and a different angle and insight to ground racing for that Derby there. So fancies for the Derby. Early fancies, I had a few quid. I'm only having a few quid at this stage of it, so early. On Droopy's Aladdin, I think he's been rested off now for that. I think he's one of the fastest dogs in the UK. Has to lead though. I'm hoping that an extra campaign in him would have made him a little bit stronger. I think he was 6 to 1. I'm going to say a little bit. I've had a few quid on, just a bit of interest. I'll generally do 3 or 4 big fancies closer to it. Santos Amigo, I think if you've got Santos Amigo, I think that's a dog that can go really far as well. I think he's about 33s, if I believe. Might have been better there. But yeah, unbelievable, one of the fastest early pace dogs you'll get in the competition there. Proof will be he's won competitions at Newcastle, Sunderland. It is going to be a step up though. He's racing against a lot of early pace dogs up there. There's going to be more all-round dogs at Towcester for that 500 metres there. So yeah, so he's one though to keep an eye on. Is Santos Amigo. Magical Luca, obviously probably going to go about 20 lengths clear in every race. I don't know if he'll stay the 400 metre at Towcester again. There's going to be step up. People see a lot of these dogs and they do great things when they're young. I'm not saying not fast, but that step up to pure Derby level racing, it's just they're different animals. They are different animals, and the slightest mistake, you are getting found out there. So that is why the Derby is what it is, because it is the best and the best. There is no hiding ground. That's why dogs like Droopy's Plunge, for example, he might not be the fastest on the eye. They just know how to win competitions there. I think Proper Heiress as well is getting rested as well, lined up for that as well this year. So yeah, so hopefully we see the best version of Proper Heiress against. I don't really know if there's any new ones coming out as well, really, in terms of big names. Luca would be one, but I think it's going to be the same. Cheap Sandwiches, Bucco's Diamond, Bombay Pat. I think there's a couple of other Irish dogs as well, superstars there. Proper Heiress, though. Droopy's Plunge is going to be going again. So yeah, I think it's going to be pretty much similar to last year as well here. In terms of the names there, so we've got good superstars. But yeah, interesting Derby coming on, but that will be in a few months' time. For now, though, it's all eyes on the 428 at Towcester. And we have a really, really good bet the fave as per expert, my effing arse. Greg Milligan, I'm not sure what you're saying there, mate. I'm pretty sure I don't bet all the favourites. But oh well, each to their own, hey? Number one fan, you might not have been online so far to hear it. Scott Lauder, thank you. Scott, anyway, let's get stuck into this then. So, the 428 is a right good sprint race here. So, I know people don't like sprints, but yeah, when it's sprints like this, yeah, these are proper races, by the way. So, we have Nightingale Crew, trap 1, Born Racer, trap 2, You Are the Reason, 3, Broadway Murty, 4, Alpha Lobster in 5, Pavilion Team in 6. So the betting was 2 was favourite, 1 smashed all day. Craig Morris there. Kennel that are definitely doing the right thing. Going pace at the moment. Trap 1, Broadway Murty, real fast dog. Broadway Murty in 4. Pavilion Team, woof, trap 6. So let's get straight into it then. Let's look at, I think everyone knows Born Racer now. Towcester King at the moment. Carol Weatherall, again, that Kennel's just flying at the moment. Just knows how to win races. Real strong dog. Let's watch it against Pavilion Team last week. So they're in trap 2 and 5 here. Today they're in 2 and 6. No, yeah, 2 and 5 here. Today they're in 2 and 6. Levelish break rear. 2 came out a lot better though. It's probably gone about half a length up there to the bend. And yeah, that is that really. Now, Pavilion Team's in trap 6 as well. So it's going to have to come out even quicker here. Yeah, but Born Racer did look a good thing actually, in fairness. Brittany Samar actually won at 1 to 3 the other day. Yeah, won at 1 to 3 actually as well. So the form line held up there as well. So that's that. So Born Racer, I think, beats Pavilion Team. Even money, though. I'm just going to say it now. Born Racer should not be even money. Should be a lot bigger. And I think it was even money last week. He should be a lot bigger in this race. So, Nightingale Crew. So, we're looking at Nightingale Crew now. Ran at Nottingham recently. Well, sorry. Ran at the National Sprint, actually, last year. End of last year. Has already beat Pavilion Team at Romford. So, they're in trap 3 and trap 4 here. Now, Pavilion Team's in a bit of a better place at the moment, I think, in itself. But in 3 and 4 here. 6 that we walked out, but levelish break there in trap 3 has led up trap 4 fair and square there, and that was that. So form lines there. Let's have a quick look now though at Nightingale Crew. Run it raced at Nottingham. Miranda Mamba, Pro Parker, Bawashiran, Turn the Magic On. Oh, don't talk to Turn the Magic On. But look at trap 3 here now at Nottingham though. This was National Sprint. Sorry, trap 2. Nightingale Crew, sorry. Trap 2 here, Nightingale Crew. Hasn't came out well at all. Shown decent enough pace though. And then got checked up there. So again, that was probably about a length and a half behind Rana Mamba there. And almost got inside at the first bend there. You think with a decent break, would have actually probably won that race there. And Pro Parker's flying. We are then looking at Broadway Murty. Again, another top dog here. I'm going to try and see if there's any form of Broadway Murty in with... There's not at all. There's no form here where these dogs are raced against each other. So, Broadway Murty, though, will go against Shadow Storm. This was the final of the National Sprint in Trap 3. Shadow Storm in 1. Bocco's Buster in 6. This is just a top race. So Broadway Murty there, trapped out really well, but Shadow Storm have got the better. Honestly, this is the top race here now. Again, Broadway Murty's finished 3rd in this race here, but only didn't win that race because Shadow Storm, who's the fastest sprinter in the country, was inside there. So let's look at all that important betting now. Let me know your thoughts on this race as well in there. So we've got 7-2 Trap 1, Nightingale Crew, 5-4 Born Racer Trap 2. 7-2, Trap 4, Broadway Murty. 15-1, that'll be bigger. Trap 3, You Are The Reason. Trap 5, Arthur Lobster, about 50-1. We'll get bigger, I think. And Trap 6, Pavilion Team, 5-1 there. So, how I see the race, I honestly think local knowledge is key here now. Now, Nightingale Crew has run rails to middle, rails in the comments there. I think being at Trap 1 first time at Towcester can be a little bit tricky here. I think Born Racer can win this race here. I think he loves the trap, broke really well out of Trap 2 last time. Yeah, it's a real good race, but I do think Born Racer here, local knowledge, I think is key. I think 4 Broadway Murty can stop Trap 6 Pavilion Team from leading, chopping the bend. And if Born Racer just traps that, will just about hold on Nightingale Crew to that first bend, and that'll be that. Nottingham's a much longer run to the bend than Towcester over the sprint trip. I think Born Racer can capitalise by trapping out and just about chopping that bend there. So I'm going to see what the price is. So what am I? I am £80, 165. So I'm £245 up here. I'm going to be having £45 on Born Racer. Not a massive fancy, but I do think local knowledge will see Born Racer win the race. Pays £55 profit there. So that is where I'm at though. But this is a tough race. So again, 7-2 the 1. These are the best. Some of the best sprinters in the country. You've probably got top 8 level sprinter in 1, top 6 level sprinter in 2, top 6 level sprinter in 4, trap 10 level sprinter Pavilion Team. Probably some of those connections will tell me different though. Pavilion Team. You've got basically 4 dogs who are in the top 10 sprinters in the country here, along with then You Are The Reason, Arthur Lobster as well. So good luck to them. So let me know your thoughts in there though. Trap 1 to crack out, £6, 5-1. Wow, come on Murty, 30 quid. Good luck. If I don't win, I hope you do. Up the Clone of King. Ryan, I'll talk about Clone of King soon as well. Murty in the next. No. Lane Trap 2. I can see that. I thought this race would have loads and loads of opinions. Paul Jordan out of the clouds. 444 Oxford. Wow. That's a good dog, actually. Yeah, keep an eye on that one. Right then. Let's just get this up now, though. Honestly, this is such a good race.
Of Grangeview 10 is...
So they're behind the traps now, though. But yeah, again... This is one of them races where all on the break, obviously sprint. I've had £45 on Born Racer there. Just to win, hopefully pinch. Nice little £55 there. But yeah, good race here though. Local knowledge, I think though. Born Racer loves the track. I think that's why he'll win. But I think there are going to be a lot of opinions there. An awful lot of opinions there. 2 tried to run the bend there. He did, in fairness, Shay. You're right. Hello, Shay, by the way. Top lad, you, Shay. Mate, you a shout one, didn't I, mate? Thank you for getting involved and watching as well. Really good views as well when the races are on here. Thank you for all of you for watching this. Nearly 500 people watching, which is just great for a Sunday afternoon. So thank you for that. Hopefully you're joining me in winning money here. We need Born Racer. 2 wins all day here. Daryl, I love your... Daryl, I cannot knock your confidence, mate. But you've backed the second dog, mate. Right then, Hares on the move. Good luck to everybody. Loads of opinions here. We need Born Racer. Just trap like you do, please. Play Slade. Trap 4, Alan. Good luck, man. All on the break. Oh, hello, race on. Oh, hello, race on here. Oh, hello, race on. 1 is going to be on the inside of Born Racer. Trap 1 has led the race. Oh, no. Nightingale Crew has gone on to win there by being inside. Born Racer is going to make a move, though. Go on then, Ray. Can you race that? No. Almost got it there. Almost. That was a right good race there. Trap 1. Well done to those who did back Trap 1 there. But yeah, I thought Born Racer just about could trap out. Probably length quicker, but it wasn't to be. Trap 1 though. Craig Morris. Well done to you, pal. Again, fairly level break there. And lot. 6's ran really well. 4's got no sort in there. 3 showing good early pace. Keeping on Trap 3 in a slightly easier race as well. But yeah, draws win races, I guess, in Trap 1 there. Nightingale Crew capitalised on that inside draw. Again, though, if I imagine if they're taking there next week as well and they were drawn the opposite way round, it would be very interesting now. I'm annoyed that I lost £45 on that, but still £200 up. But that was a top race there with Nightdale Crew. The early Mooney spoke. I think somebody had 5-1 on that earlier as well. Hello, Ellis, by the way. Thanks for joining, mate. But yeah, good race there. Top race. And you see that. Not a lot between them there. But Trap 1 went on to win the race there. That is frustrating. But Born Racer, yeah, I think we'll do the draw next week and the opposite way round. Broadway Murty opposite way round as well. Then, yeah, I think, yeah, but that's kind of race there. I think anyone can beat anyone on their day there. It's good race. Right, let's just get the next race up. We've got 2 races left. The next one's an S1 race, so 6 Ben race. We love 6 Ben races, don't we? I'm backing my betting there. So it's an S1 grade. Let's get the betting up for you people first. Trap 3, Lamorne Alexi, 9-4 favourite. It's a 4-dog race. Trap 2, Coffee Time Guys, 5-2. Trap 4, Salakers Beliza, 11-4. 11-4, Salakers Beliza. Wow. Trap 1, Infield Champ, 7-2. So that is your market there. That is your market there. I think 9-4, if you have got a BetMGM or Virgin Bet account, Virgin Bet, dearie me, what? Yeah. If you have got an account with them, I think that's a false price. I think the betting for Lamorne Alexi will be about 5-4. I think if you do try and get that 9-4, if you get it, they will restrict you straight away for it, or you'll get SP. So just be careful of that if you have got them 2 accounts. If you are back in Trap 3 there. But yeah, so that is that though. We'll get that up now. So I'm £200 up with 2 races to go now. But that is a very, very good race indeed there. Right then, let's have a quick look at these comments. Then again, if I miss your comment, please just re-type it, please, in there. 32 heats, Tom. Yeah, Derby, it's 32 heats, mate. So yeah, it's just a festival of ground races. It's unbelievable. And yeah, Towcester do a right good job. They're going to do even a better job this year of hosting it as well. Now that the track, yeah. If you've been Towcester yet, if you haven't been Towcester yet, please go because it is immaculate now as well. So yeah, someone going at Sheffield. Matt Wallace dogs start with S. Don't think they do. They no, I don't know. Right, someone going at Sheffield. Not yet. Right, DJ Wednesday. Thank you, pal. Let's have a quick look at the comments there. Well done to those of you who did bet Trap 1 there, though. Yeah, money was right. You can label race. There might be a decent bet. Trap 6 to place. Andrew, well done, pal. Ryan, good evening, Ryan. Good evening. How for? Good afternoon. What time does evening start? Evening starts for me at 6 o'clock, I think. So good afternoon there. Look at these comments there. Again, if I miss any out, please do let me know. Take Trap 6 at Hove, lads. A certainty. Okay, I'll have a quick look at that then, you people there. Going on. Trap 4 had 40 on in the next. Yeah, I do actually fancy Slakers Bleeds in this next one there. It's too big. 800 down for the day. 200 on James Garnaby, booked for Everton. Thomas, please stay in control, my friend. Yeah, please stay in control, mate. With stuff like that. Remember, I do this, people, because you don't have to. So even I love watching people gamble on YouTube and stuff like that. I love the videos there. But yeah, please know that, again, it's an entertainment video as well. And just sharing my journey with it, though. But again, I want your opinion and stuff like that. But yeah, please always know you stay in control, though. Please do that. With that, and I'm always here to talk to anybody though about gambling, of course, because it's a serious topic at times, isn't it? So yeah, but I do this though so people can watch, hopefully enjoy me as well and my journey there. 3 I'm down under, so going on Trap 4. So yeah, let me know then. So let me know comments as well, please, those that are watching, any videos or tracks or betting strategies that you would like me to try out. Yeah, so I've done laying favourites. There's a video coming out soon, probably this week, on laying favourites in graded racing to place. I've done back in early pace dogs at Romford. I've backed the second favourite in races. So yeah, let me know about any videos that you would like me to do regarding betting strategies or any types of bets. I think I've done forecast bets in a video. I've done place bets. I've done no TriCast, but TriCasts are quite hard for me to do because you need accounts for that. So they are quite hard for me to do, but I do like a TriCast bet. Hello from Thailand, by the way, sir. Nice to see you all over there. What's the time over there? About, what, 10 o'clock maybe? I don't know. What's the time difference over there? 7-8 hours? But yeah, so let me know any things though, any betting strategies or videos that you would like me to try, any tracks that you'd like me to try out, any grades you'd like me to try. So yeah, let me know there, because again, you're just as much important as I am for this. So yeah, so I aim to please as much as I can. So yeah, and then I've got a little announcement as well, actually, to get your thoughts on a few things as well after this next race, the 447 race. But yeah, so back in the outsider each way in every race. Yeah, okay, I can try that, I guess. Yeah, I can try that. Yeah, we'll have a look. Well, you know what? I can try that. Yeah, £150 what I'm willing to lose on these experiments ones. But yeah, I can try that. Because if I get one of them in, I'll probably win it anyway. So, Ryan, who do I fancy in the 543? I'll quickly tell you the 543 then, mate. It's a D2 race. Deary me. 16. You must be asking me this for a reason, pal. But you did ask me earlier, so I did say I will reply to you. Off a quick glance, mate, and again, I'm only looking at a very, very quick glance here. At a quick glance, let me just see. Oh, D2 can't win that race, surely. At a quick glance, mate, I fancy trap 4. Trap 4, Fitbit Gill there, yeah. I think can lead the race up there, and yeah, I think that will just be that. I do like Salter Albi, actually. I've bet that before the race there. But yeah, a quick glance there, mate. 543, trap 4, but I'm literally had a quick glance there, mate. Because all my focus is on the 447 and the 506 there. So yeah, that is where my focus is on there. Villa 0, Everton 0. Andrew, keep it clean, please, pal. Towcester, trap 3 to blitz these. Yes, I imagine. Well, come, Jamie. Charlie, I'll come to the 447 very, very soon, mate. Give me about 5 minutes and we'll get to that now. Just tuned in. You up or down? Am I up? What kind of a question is that? What? Come on, give me some credit now. I'm currently £200 up. It was 245. Lost a bit on Bourne race today. It was a tough race. Ran really well, though, in fairness. But yeah, I'm currently £200 up. And there are 2 races to go here now. Trap 6, Hove. Yeah, poop. Okay, I didn't watch it, so yeah. Any other comments, please let me know as well. Any shout outs you want, please do so. But we've got about half an hour left of this live stream. Thank you all so much for watching it. Completely agree, Ryan should not back in Bourne race at the price, in my opinion. It was only a relatively smallish bet for me, I guess, £45. Still annoyed it didn't win, but I thought local knowledge would prove key, and I was probably about half a length away from winning. But yeah, it was a tough one. Strike It Sky. Yes, Paul Ellington, Strike It Sky. The fastest bitch in the UK, probably Ireland as well, fairness. She's got bags and bags of pace. I just think, though, stepping up in that kind of class, hasn't got much early pace, really. So it's got bags and bags of back straight pace. It's going to have to do it right. Droopy's Plunge hasn't got early pace, but now and again takes a fly, as you've seen for the Derby. But it's a dog. I think it's a little bit heavier than Strike It Sky. Can battle his way through the bends. Great bend runner is Droopy's Plunge. Strike It Sky can a bitch go past them big dogs, bigger sized dogs for 6 weeks. I'm not too sure. But look, gets a clear run every 6 weeks. She's going to go very close to winning it. But yeah, I'm just not sure. But I think she'll win the Oaks. I think she's going to have a big say this year in races over 6 bends and 4 bends. So yeah, Strike It Sky is definitely the one to watch going forward for this year. If you have got any dogs, give me a shout that you want to follow as well for this year. Please do so as well. Clona King is... I'll find out about Clona King if he's running. Sorry, he's going to race again in 2 weeks' time. Again, he got his grassiest, didn't he, about 3 months ago. He's been rested, looked after, but he's itching to go. But he's going to, so we'll find out in 2 weeks' time. He's going to have a hand slip. Then he's going to he's going to have a hand slip up the gallop. Then he's going to have a hand slip at the schooling track, and then we will find out then if he can run again. Hopefully he can, because if he can, hopefully he's still got another good year in him left. He's very likely race the boy, and then we can get him back at Oxford doing what he does best. And then, yeah, hopefully winning a few races for me. Hopefully we can get him in a nice A4, A5. That would be a pleasure. But, yeah, hopefully we can get Clona King back in there. But, yeah, he's all well, though. He's looked after really well. He's been off for 3 months now. 4 months, I think, maybe. But, yeah, we are dying to get him back on. Hopefully, fingers crossed, that he's healed well. And, yeah, he can get back to doing what he does best. Couple more comments, and then we'll get on to the next race. So... big shout out for my man Cambo. Yes, Cambo. Coventry going bottle promotion. What are you talking about? If we were going to bottle it, we would have bottled it yesterday. We would beat Leicester, we beat the rivals, get them back down the M69, and then yeah, that was that. So yeah, still top. I think it'll be Coventry and Ipswich first and second. Any order would be the way I have it. I love the way you say fastest dog in England, probably Ireland too. Yeah, well, you know what? Yeah, because Irish dogs are faster as a whole, aren't they? But Papa RS is the fastest dog in England, probably Ireland too. Strike It Sky is the fastest bitch in England, probably Ireland too. So yeah, there is that. Ballymac Iruka, tell me how I spell that, pronounce that, please. I'm going to butcher that. Well, anyway, so let's go into the next race then. So it's an S1 grade, but yeah, absolutely love 6 bend races here now, and I'm full of opinions on these races. So track 1, Infield Charm. Track 2, Coffee Time Guys. Track 3, Lamorna Lexi. Track 4, Selekus Belize. So let's just get straight into it. We are going to go back to the 28th of December. Trap 5 is Infield Charm in this race. I'm going to show you now. Trap 3 is Lamorne Alexi. And trap 2 is Seleucus Blazer. So we're looking at 2. We're looking at 2, 3. So we're looking at trap 2, trap 3, and trap 5 here. Now, they're not drawn that way this way. So this was on the 28th of December. If I recall, 2 absolutely blasted out in this race, by the way. Blasted out, if I recall. So 2 absolutely blasted out, but as you can see, hasn't got a lot of early. Actually, got no early pace, really, to be fair to it. Trap 3 came out okay, though. Didn't get much of a clear run. Trap 5, Infield Charm, again, wants to be in trap 1. So very, very messy there. 2's came back to him a lot. So you've got to imagine, if trap 2 doesn't take a fly like that, then, yeah, isn't going to be anywhere near, to be fair, going into them around the first 2 bends. But trap 5 has led up trap 3 here. So trap 5, Infield Charm, does stay well. Funny dog on this day, though. Fast, but yeah. Trap 2 then making a move. So look at Seleucus Blazer now. It's absolutely hosed past Lamorne Alexi there. Down that back straight there then. Again, it's a right messy race. 5's running on well. Blazer running on well. So right. So you've seen that then. So Seleucus Blazer trapped out. Now you may say won't trap out like that again. But yeah. Found a bit of trouble when it trapped out, though, because when fast, slow-way dogs trap out, they normally then find a bit of trouble at the bend when the faster dogs overtaken them. Lamorne Alexi, though, it's a 4-dog race, ran really well when winning the S1 in 43.09. So really, really good time there, 43.09. Ran against Silent Test last week as well in an A3 grade. Got beat 2.5 lengths, but flew home. Key to the race, key to this race, I think, is Coffee Time Guys. I think Coffee Time Guys can stop trap 3, Lamorne Alexi, from getting a clear run here. Now, if Lamorne Alexi gets a clear run, we'll go considerably far clear here. If Coffee Time Guys gets a flyer, we'll probably be going somewhere clear as well. But I think them 2 dogs, or bitches, or dog and a bitch, can hold each other up and make the race for Seleucus Blazer. Seleucus Blazer is one of the fastest marathon bitches in the UK. Paceless for probably 4 bends. I don't think they're going to mind me saying that. Paceless for 4 bends. But stays all day. Seen that last replay there. Flew down the back past Lexi there. 4-dog race. Any sort of a clear run. Surely Seleucus Blazer wins this race. So, but it's going to be a loads of opinions on this race, I'm guessing here. So, there's no real market yet here. So, currently 3-1, 5-2, 7-4 2, and about 9-4 trap 4. So, yeah, what am I? £200 up here now. Oh, it's one of the races I would love to do the place bet. So, I'm going to see what the place betting is here, actually. But now, I think trap 2 here can go very, very close here. If I can get 1-2 on that place there, I'm going to back in 1-2 the place there. You know what? I'm going to have a little go here. It's just too big here. I think Seleucus Blazer is an absolute certainty to finish in the first 2. I'm going to see. You can see now. I'm chancing it now if I can get any matched at that. So I'm trying to get £200 on the place here at 1-2 on Seleucus Blazer. I'm going to bet to win as well. But yeah, this is a big bet here. So I fancy Seleucus Blazer. 4-dog race. I think 2 and 3 can come together early on in the race there. And I just think if Seleucus Blazer gets any sort of a clearing, will 1 definitely be placing, but 2 can go on and win the race. Now I'm matched, so I've had £200 at 1-2 to finish in the first 2. Pays £100 profit. I am though going to be back in the win as well here now. So it's around about 7-4ish now. That 11-4 was looking delightful earlier, by the way. Let me know your thoughts as well, because I think this race is really going to have a lot of interest as well, like that last one. Afternoon, Ryan. Afternoon, James. Let me know your thoughts on this race, please. How much of your betting is pricing related? How much on form? I'll come to that after this race, mate. It's a good question, though, that is, though. Dribby's Kathleen, let me know how she got on, please, pal. I think I did see a time she did, actually. Confirm that, please. You call them traps, we call them boxes. They are, yeah, the traps. Yeah, yeah. I don't actually. Yeah, I guess they are boxes, aren't they? Go into the, yeah. I don't know, into the traps though. We'll call it, but either could be right. Got freeze for trap 2. Lovely price there. Actually, it's a good price that is. I think fair price. Trap 3, trap 2. Slick Sentinel, the ground derby each way. Good shout, by the way. Let's go, Ryan. Bristol Red. Hello, sir. Ken, trap 3. If I don't win, I hope you do. I think trap 4 we can go close. Remember, I've had £200 on 4 to place there at 1-2. Who do I fancy in the Silver Maiden? I'll have a quick look actually after here. Zenith, Kent, Kindy and Gary the Arb. The Essex Vars final is such a good race. Coffee time, boys. Yes, so again, this is a right good race. We've got 3 minutes. 3 minutes till the race. Last week taken by Drippy's Mikado. I agree, mate. I ran a really good race last week, yeah. But yeah, so The betting at the moment then, 10-1, trap 1 Enfield Town will be running on strong. Trap 2, Coffee Time guys, 11-4. Trap 3, Lamorne Alexi, 2-1. And trap 4, Lakers Bleeds at 7-4 now. I've already had £200 on 1-2 on the place, on Lakers Bleeds on the play. That is too big. That is still too big here. Any sort of clear run, I just don't know how it can't finish in the first two. So I've had £200, Lakers Bleeds there, 1-2. So I've already got that in the bank, in the bag there. I am though going to have an extra £50 here. I'm not going to get max. I still want to win something on the race. Can I get matched? I've had £50 on the win as well. Returns £90. So what's that? I'm not going to say 9 to 5. That's disgusting price. 9 to 5. That bookie's put up there. But I've had £50 on Blazer to win. That returns a delightful £90 profit. So when Blazer wins, I'm going to be winning £190 on the race. If Blazer just places, then I'm still going to be winning £50 on the race, and I'm going to be £250 in profit overall. If Blazer doesn't win or place, then we don't even think about it, even go there on that one there. But yeah, I think class can prevail. She ain't got a lot of early pace. I think 2 and 3 can make the race for Blazer here. As long as she gets a clear run, we'll be flying home here now. Could maybe do with Infield Charm taking a flyer actually as well and get involved in the mixer early. And Blazer then just to weave the way through late on there. Probably a little bit short in trip for Blazer. I think she wants a little bit longer, but yeah. 4-dog race, one of the best marathon bitches in the country. I think that really should be that there. So, how is there a place with only 4 dogs? I mean, I don't know, mate, but look, capitalise. That's what I'm seeing. It's a 4-dog race. Capitalise on that there. I don't think you can do each way. Correct me if I'm wrong. Each way bets with that, but I think though you can do. You can definitely do place bets on there because I've done one there. 4 is a good thing. I agree, George. Place lay coffee time. Yeah, I can absolutely see why. Alan, hope you're doing all right this today, mate. 60 on 4 at 7-2. I know you got 7-2, Scott. I have no idea there, but yeah. Let's just refresh that. Where are we?
7-12 today.
So there's Danny Jackson. Remember, it's 6 bends, so don't get confused by sprint there, though. But yeah, we are all over Blazer. I'm all over anyway. Blazer here. I think should just, yeah, hopefully win like a good thing here. At least place, though, for me, please. We still want you to place. Blazer, if you can place, that would be grand. So right then, dogs are going behind the traps now. Good luck to them. There's a 30-second delay. So from when you see me, 30-second delay from that though. But yes, good luck to you all. Again, Blazer place. I'm winning £50 win. I'm winning, what's that? I'm winning, oh, lovely. I'm £190 here. So yes, good luck to all though. 6-bend race, S1, top grade at Towcester there. We love 6-bend races as well. Buzzing their nose Sunday. All this money you win, how do you deal with Betfair premium charge? Yeah, don't get me started on that. Right then, good luck to all of you though. Hair is on the move. Long way. Remember, it's a marathon, not a sprint. Right, 4's came out. Right, oh, please just don't get trouble now. Right, we've turned second. Please just hold up 2 and 1. Please do not get checked up. Right, we're getting in the way of trap 2 here. Right then, this is key. We don't want to get 3. It's gone about, what? 3's gone about 10 laps clear here. Right then, Blazer's gone from second to 4th there. Now I need the motor to kick in though. There's just under a lap to go. We're about 8 laps behind. Oh, don't throw a stinker in. 3 is coming back to 2, but 2 is going away from 4. Please don't throw a stinker in, Blazer. Get a clear run. We're not going to be, I can't win from here, surely. We're now into 3rd. Oh, dearie me, we're having a stinker. Oh, dearie me, we are having an absolute stinker. Coffee time guys are going to win. That is terrible. I've got absolutely nothing to say there. I have had an absolute stinker there. Deary me, if you bet coffee time, guys, well done. Oil, easy minute this right. Yeah, I'm buzzing for you, mate. I'm actually speechless. That is, yeah. What's that too? Oh, dearie me, I don't want to think about that. So we've led. I knew we weren't going to do much anyway. We've got in the way of trap 2, but so we stopped 2 from getting a run for the first 20 metres around them bends. 2's checked up everywhere. And that was that. I was £200 in profit. I am now £50 down. That is one of the worst races I've had this year, by the way. Oi, too early. Thomas, I did, mate, yeah. Deary me, well done for those on coffee time. So Lakers Blazer has lost all middle pace that it has. Deary me, bad day for me today. Yes, Scott, join the club, mate. It was absolutely flying there. Listen, we go again. 4-dog ran a weird race. 4-dog ran a right weird. I've got no excuse, by the way. 2 Well done, coffee time guys there. You've done it like that's a good performance there. Gone away from 3, but 4 has run absolutely stinking. That is miserable. Shay, I agree, mate. Sometimes in ground racing, you watch a race and you just go, that's just a bad run. And unfortunately, that is a bad run there. Now, yes, she flew obviously past the line there, but yeah, 4-run race, clear run, and to get beat like that is no excuse there. That has absolutely baffled me. As you can tell, I'm pretty much, yeah, not a man of few words, but that has brought me close to being speechless there. And yeah, I'm £50 down. Dear me, this could be the first. Right, that was my banker. That was my banker as well. Right, anyway, let's move on then. These things are here to challenge us, by the way. Still got one more race to go. And it's the 506, the bonus race. We're going to go 3 till 5, but I'm doing a bonus race for you all here. And it's the 506. That is going to take me some time, by the way, too. I'm going to watch that back later on and work out what's happened there. So the next race is a special one, as I told you that. So it's over 4 bends. Slick Sentinel in trap 6. Loves Towcester. Derby semi-finalist last year. Just loves this trap. Patrick loves the dog. I know the owner Keith really well. It's our top guys, Keith Allsop. But yeah, man, we've got to move on from that one. Right. Sentinel, trap 6, 4 to 6. Bruce Bay, trap 4, 4 to 1. Best price now. Bags of early pays. It beat Droopy's Graph last week, and we've seen how fast Droopy's Graph was today. Droopy's Ariath, one of the best bitches in the country. Trap 1. Get Up Me Izzy. Trap 2 for the Weatherall Kennel. A bitch that is flying round Toast at the moment. Half a minute in trap 3, 28 to 1. Good luck to the Alpha Dogs. We love the Alpha Dogs. Real good trainer. Takes his dogs everywhere. Loves his dogs. Consistent as well. Yeah, never know when they beat there. But that is a right good race coming up there. And yeah, I just need to work out what I've just witnessed at Toaster there, because that is a disgrace. But we move on, don't we? Anyway, so we move on. We can't let that affect the rest of the thing, but we've still got one race to go. So let me know in the comments then. So when you're on the stayer and you go around in second, you're counting your money. Tough one to Ahmed. You are spot on, mate. Get on the 6. Yes, Sentinel, I think, may go off about even money in this race here. Sentinel actually to be first. 4 to 6 now, but yeah, it's gone off about even. I think we'll go off about even money this race, yeah. 3 to 1 I got. Well done. Any comments, do let me know. We've got about what? We've probably got around about 16 minutes left of the live stream here. So yeah, so do let me know your comments and stuff like that. I don't seem to back the dog I fancy till late on. You could have had 11 to 4. Ad Morley, you are right, mate. I just haven't got access to them accounts, pal. So the annoying thing is, if you are follow ground racing like I do, odds check is probably one of the worst things, because you can fancy a dog. I fancied Blazer there, for example, and he was 11 to 4. I don't have access to them prices. So I just can't get a bet on with them firms. So yeah, they put prices up, but they're just, yeah, I can't get a bet on with them. So I have to try to ignore that. So I try and make a price in my head. So I thought Blazer in that race would be about 6 to 4. So I'm getting 7 to 4 on it. So I just have to ignore that 11 to 4. If I didn't go on Ostraker, I don't know what price Blazer was. It does get frustrating at times, though. You can fancy a dog that you know is 2 to 1 all day. You know it's 2 to 1. Comes to Betfair, you make it say 6 to 4, and then it's even money. It's been smashed, and you're like, what do I do there? So that's where it can get frustrating there. But it's just best to pretend that if you don't have access to them accounts, that they don't exist, because you can't get on them anyway. So that is that, really. In terms of someone asked me about laying, how I put my bets as well. I have. So what I do, I'll go for a race. I have a price of what I think a dog should be. And then, yeah, if I make it a real good thing, but say it's even money and I'm getting even money, but I make it a really good thing, then I will back it even money. If I think it should be an even money shot, for example, but there's a little bit of doubt in there, I just won't back it. I won't back it at all. Unless I think I'm getting decent value. I might have a few quid on a forecast, something like that maybe. But in terms of general bets, yeah, I'm all about the value with it. So, and the price, really. I think it's the only way to go long term in the game, is you have to get value. So, and again, it doesn't matter what the bookies are. If I make a dog 2 to 1, I'm getting 3 to 1. I fancy it a little bit, I might have a bit more on. If I fancy a dog that's 2 to 1 and I make it 2 to 1 and it's 2 to 1, I fancy a little bit, I'll have a normal bet on. If I fancy a dog I think it's got half a chance and it's 3 to 1 and it's 6 to 1, I'll have a bigger bet on it, because I think, well, I'm getting 6 to 1 here on a dog that I make 3 to 1, so I might as well try and capitalise and hope for the best kind of thing. So it's a bit complicated, but in general, I make a book for myself in my head, and then I think, right, any kind of value here, am I getting better than the odds that I give it? So that's how I do it, really. And the best thing, the most important thing with gambling is just staying in control of you. When you have a loser like Blazer, back in the day, it would have been really quick for me to go, right, what's the next race? Oxford, Sheffield, can I get it back? But yeah, it's not about that. It's about longevity, and yeah, Staying in control of your emotions. Don't get too... Obviously, I'll get high when I win, because if I don't get high, what's the point of doing it? But mentally, inside, don't just fight the urge from the chase. So anyone who's starting to get into ground racing, the key is you're not going to get every single race right. You just physically can't. Like, I got that one there horrifically wrong. And yeah, I'm now £50 down. But yeah, just don't chase on that one there would be my advice for that. Don't chase and just stay in control. So that is how I do that, really. Betfair Premium, yeah, it's an absolute nightmare, but... Yeah, it is what it is. I don't think I'm the top one. I don't bet that much. Like I bet a lot, but I don't bet to the stake of like the big horse punters and stuff like that. So yeah, so Betfair is still okay to me, but yeah, yeah, that is that. So let me know comments again, please. Again, we've got about 10 minutes. Evening, Jason. It's still evening, 5 to 5. All in on trap 1 in the next. Be lucky. Don't bet is the best advice, Tom. I mean, if I didn't bet, I wouldn't have a job, Tom. So this is my full-time job, mate. So yeah, I do need to. Yeah, I do that. It took me a while to do, but yeah, I do that, mate. That's why I do it. Love the content, Adam Lundy. Is that Adam Lund? Lundy, how are you, skipper? If that is the legend, that is Adam Lund. He is an Alfreton Town legend. If it is, I'm not sure, but if it isn't, and it is, I've got the wrong Adam Lund. Adam Lund, just as equally happy to see you, mate. But it might be my skipper Lundy there, Alfreton Town. If it is, mate, let me know again, please. If it's not, Lundy, let me know who you are as well, please, mate. I'm buzzing for watching the channel there as well, mate, please. And give me an insight who you are. How, when a dog is short in the market, do you think having it forecast is value? Well, if I make it a 2-dog race, Charlie, and I think, well, generally, if I fancy a dog really, really strong, to win, I will try and have and it's too short though for me to go big on it. I will have a forecast on it just to see, like, and I'll think, right, if I fancy a dog to win, but there's 2 or 3 dogs that I think can go close, I won't do a forecast, just let it win, really. But generally, yeah, if I make a dog 2-dog race, I will try and do a forecast on it to get more value. Who wins the silver? Essex Vars. So Tiffel Tarquin cannot put 3 breaks together. He's flying around Romford. Doesn't seem to put 3 breaks together. If he traps that like he has done the last 2 times, will go and win. Nothing can beat it if he traps up. He can't though. He doesn't seem to do it. I've seen nothing so far with him to suggest that he can do that another time. I hope I'm wrong because I love the dog and I love the trainer and the owner to get a Cat 1 winner. I think Gary the Alb wins. I think he's due a ping break. I think he'll win the race. And New Destiny's got a great draw, but I think Gary the Alb can trap out, lead, then I think he can go and win it. So Gary the Alb for me will win that. The maiden race, very, very tough. I think the Zenith dog would win. I think he'll just win the race. That would be that there. So if you've got that double, well done to you. My cousin is a ground trainer at Central Park. George Morrison. Yes, I'll be at Central Park next Saturday. So if you are there, mate, come and say hello, please. Had a lucky long shot tonight. 6 should blitz them. It's not for me. I'm having a coffee. Oh, that was the last race, weren't it? Right. When you're on the stay and you go around in second, yeah. I've got the 5:06 race to make it up. I have, mate. Yeah, there's still one more. I've got no idea how Thingy lost that last round like that, but yeah, wasn't to be there at all. Mick Robb, 100% regards value. Unfortunately, sometimes if the price is too big, then it can be too good to be true. Yeah, so generally how I'll do it as well. If I fancy a dog and it's a big price, I'll have more on. The bigger the price, the more generally I will have on. Obviously within my limits, of course, but yeah, that's how I do it. If I think I'm getting stupid value for a dog, just make the most of it because you never know when that value will come back. So that is how I do it there. Do I follow the money or not? On some trainers you do. There are some trainers in graded racing in particular, if the money's down, follow. Like that is there, the rules. So just keep an eye on the results, stuff like that. But when a dog is back and a kennel are on, you can follow because generally when some trainers' money's down, they don't really go away skint. So yeah, AI builds. I said born race. I said should be bigger than even money 10 to 11. I'm gonna go about 5 to 4 on him. And again, it was £45 race. I watched it replays again and I just thought he could lead the race. But anyway, let's get then to this next one then. So, and this is a right good race by the way. Right, let's get my face off here now. We don't want that. If we could just move that across, we don't want that. Right, and so bye. Right, so 5:06. What a race we have here. Fabulous area in trap 1. Get Up Me Easy trap 2. Half a minute in trap 3. Bruce Bay in trap 4. And you can do it, Bruce. And trap 6, Slick Sentinel in trap 6 there, as I mentioned there. So let's have a quick line of form. Trap 3. Aria was in trap 3 this race. In trap 1 today was against Get Up Me Easy in trap 4 is in trap 2. So we're looking at these now. They were in 4 and 3 last week. They're in 1 and 2 today. 4 went on to win the rest, Get On Me Easy. So 4 absolutely walked out. 3 came out, wow. But Couldn't get across there, though. It's in trap 1 today. That allowed, there's a messy first 2 bends there. That allowed Get Up Me Easy then to get on the inside after that slow start and then take flight at trap 2, or his righty, I believe, is a Yarmouth dog. Trap 3, Fabulous Area has then, though, shown all sorts of pace to get back into contention here then. Get On Me Easy has done it right. Got off to a slow start, of course, but 3 was stupidly eye-catching there, as you can see that. Stupidly eye-catching there. You have to say, clear run race, Fabulous Area will go on to beat Get Up Me Easy there, who does run on, by the way, as well. And like I said, she's in good form, is he? But yeah, you think draws win races there. Yeah, 1 should beat 2. Half a minute, trap 3, been running 6 bends at Romford and Towcester. Again, consistent dogs. I think, though, this is just, again, a bit of a step up. We'll have a quick little look, though, actually, here, just in case. But yeah, again, time suggests won't really be a factor in terms of early pace here. Bruce Bay in trap 4. Now, this absolutely took off here, beating Droopy's Graph and Zappa last week and Mr. James. Was in trap 4, took the start of all starts. Cannot come out any quicker than this, by the way. So came out lovely there. Loads and loads of early pace. Led up Droopy's Graph just about there. And then, yeah, that was pretty much that there. Now, really lightly raced Mark Wallace dog. So, yeah, Mark Wallace trains June 23. You have to take notice of that. So have a quick look now at Old Form as well. Cork, decent times around Cork in fairness. But, yeah, all about early paces. Bruce then Slick Sentinel. The legend that is Slick Sentinel here. Raced against trap 2 on the... we'll have a look at this. Get On Me Easy in trap 2. Slick Sentinel in trap 6. Raced against each other here. So in 2 and 6 here. 4 to 11. So 6 absolutely walked out. So did 2 they Get On Me Easy. Both have shown relatively decent pace there, though. 6 got a little bit of trouble around the outside there. And again, they're going pretty much neck and neck here now. So there's not much between them at all here. 6 didn't come out like he can, though. 6 Sentinel. Got checked up there on the outside, but always righty there, though. 2 then got checked up as well. So again, this is a right good race here. 2's giving it a good go. Get On Me Easy as well. But 6 Sentinel, yeah, did get beaten by trap 4 there. Looking at that race and comparing the form of Get On Me Easy against Slick Sentinel and Get On Me Easy against Fabulous Area, I fancy Fabulous Area here. I think the draw is to absolute die for here. That can't be that price. Deary me. I think Fabulous Area at that price is just way too big. It's currently 4 to 1 here. I think we'll lead up the inside. 4 can go off like he does anyway. I think if 1 can just lead up trap 6 here, I think we'll go on and win this race here. That price is just way, way too big here. Let me know your comments, please. Commentary were rubbish against Birmingham the other week. They're going to struggle top 2. Yeah, we had a good win yesterday, then, mate. We all lose sometimes there. So right then, let me look at these. Adam Lund, hello, Skipper. How are you, sir? Bad result yesterday, Skipper. Why didn't they give me that job, Skipper? I'll never know, my friend. But I'm sure you played well anyway. And yeah, Skipper, all you got to do, mate, is head it and just throw it down the line 80 yards, mate. And you might be all right the rest of the season, yeah. But one day we'll work again together, I promise you that. Biggest advice, as you said, that stay in control of your emotions. Correct, pal. Right then, thoughts on this race, please. 50p win, yeah. Exactly right, way too big. Get on it. I'm going to get on. I have to get on it now, don't I? I make her around about 5 to 2 shot in this. So what am I? I'm £50 down. I'm having £75 on the win here now. Come on. Right, can we get matched? Oh, that's £75 on the win. It's just too big. Way too big is Harry there. Way too big is the goal there. So that's £75 on. Returns a delightful £265 there for me there, which gets me in profit. Lovely stuff there. Again, I'll explain why there. Again, there's value all in this racing. You know, Get On Me Easy stays really well. You know, half a minute. Yeah, again, I think we're bigger than price, really. Will be a race for it soon. Bruce Bay, early pace wins races, as they tell me there. Everyone says that. I think, yeah, can lead the race up. I hope it doesn't, but lead the race up. Slick Sentinel then. Even money now, Slick Sentinel. You're getting one of the fastest dogs in the UK. Loves Toaster. Even money. I just think, though, the form that Fabulous Ari's in, having seen that replay as well from last week, she's in a right good place. And when you're getting a bitch who's in a good place, for me, I've been told, that is when you cash in on her. So that is what I'm hoping to do here now. Fancy one here, Shay. Marking off for the bend. Yeah, that is the issue, mate. But look, we hope that Patrick can get her out, chop that bend, and that will be that. I'll stick on 6 here. Monkey Mikey. Yeah. If I don't win, I hope you do. But yeah, again, this is just a right good race. 6 Sentinel leads and hoses up. Charlie. Draws win races. Come on, Harry. Yes, Charlie. Yeah, look, I think anything can win this race, mate. I really do think anything can win this race here. It's a real top race. But I think if Ariat does it right, and she does, I think she'll go on to win the race there. If she does it wrong though, then yeah, 2 could win, 4 could win, 6 to win, and yeah, I don't think 3 will probably win. Hairman will pull the 4 forward to upset the money dogs. 4 is drifted like a barge, by the way. Remember, there's a 30-second delay on this race as well, people. Remember that as well, by the way, from watching this stream here. So yeah, so do get your bets on. 7 to 2 the 1, 11s 2. 50s 3, 9 to 2 trap 4, and 4 to 5 now pretty much. 10 to 11 on trap 6 there. So yeah, so decent market here. Again, I'm on I think a dog here. She's got an unbelievable draw, I think here. Yeah, trap out. Lead up 2, lead up 3, turn inside 4, 4 stop 6, getting a clear run, and then yeah, 1 pace up, and then that'll be that. If trap 1 and 6 go round neck and neck, you're going to witness such a good race there. I don't even know how to call that there. So yeah, there's a minute to go. So if you are having a bet on this race though, do get them in early because there's a 30-second delay on this one now. I am backing. It's a right good race. It's a bonus race for you all because it's such a top race here. Don't just say I'll back favourites by the way, because I'm backing a dog here. What, 7 to 2 I've had on Aria there. But yeah, back to in the Oaks farm actually as well. Didn't deliver for me there. So she owes me one here though. 6 Sentinel though. Traps out. It will be race over. Let's say that. I think 4 though can stop 6 there. So yeah, good luck to you all though. Let's have a look at these comments again. What is 1 versus 4 in a match bet? 1 versus 4 in a match bet? I don't know. I think 365 do match bets really. If it was me, I would have trap 1, 1 to 2 in that match bet. And trap 4, I'll give you 6 to 4. There you go. Is that right? Is that right? You do it, but yeah, I think trap 1 would be short price in that match right there because if 4 doesn't lead, then yeah, probably won't be finishing ahead of 1. Why is there so many empty traps in racing nowadays, Shamrock? Not enough dogs. Too much racing, not enough dogs. That is the simple thing of it. And if they don't sort the schedule out, it's only going to get worse. There needs to be less racing in daytime. So them 12 and 14 race meetings, reduce them to 10 races, please. And yeah, you will solve a lot. And you will also allow tracks to open up Saturday nights as well and get punters in, and Friday, Saturday nights and get punters in to their tracks there because that is what we need. Right there. Dogs are all into the traps now, or the boxes now, as our friends down under say. Got the value of 1 nice. I did, mate. Take 4 out the inside. Stay wide. Easy win. Right then. Here we go then. Come on then. Last race then. We need this now. Because I had a bad race last time. Top race though. Back in my betting. Top race. Right then. Traps. Oh, go on then, Aria. Traps. Oh, it's going to be a race on here. Going to be a right race on here. Trap 6 Sentinel has led though. Oh, it could be it. He has shown a right turn of foot there. I cannot see us winning this at all there. 6 Sentinel has led. Aria's in second. Trap 4, Bruce Bay's in third place here, but I think Classic going to prevail here. And Slick Sentinel has absolutely took off there. Deary me, man, Aria trapped out there, but yeah, Class has prevailed. 6 beats 1, who beats 2, and that is that. My winning run on these live streams is over there. What have I lost there? I lost 50, 75. I have lost £125 there. It was £245. That's a stinking thing there. That was that. Deary me there. I'm still getting 0-0 on Google score. Yes, people, if you were on Slick Sentinel there, I think you're probably a bit worried at the start, but I've shown all sorts of early pace. 4 hasn't done his job. 4 does his job, comes out, then that is that. But yeah, 6, that is a right good bet there. And yeah, I would not put anybody off the 125 to 1 on Slick Sentinel there because that's probably the equivalent to a Derby second round race, I'd say. And he's done it like a real good thing there. And he's only going to get stronger as well. Patrick will look after them complete. He's that dog there. So yeah, 125 to 1 for the Derby each way. That's a good shout. Will always get his draw. So that's probably about round 2 of the Derby level race there. And he's done like a good thing there. So yeah, that is that. Very disappointed with that. Apologies if you follow me in there. And £125 down. I was flying at the start. It wasn't to be though. But as always, we go again. There'll be videos out this week on Tuesday and Thursday. I'm also going to... people have been asking me for a tipping site as well, so I can look into all that soon at some point there, though. But yeah, that is that, though. There videos this week will be out Tuesday and Thursday. One at Central Park in my office, and then another one, a betting strategy one, I think it will be. I'll be at Central Park next Saturday for the final of the Cesarovic, so get yourself there. Just come and say hello as well, and let's cheer on, try and win that money back plus more. And then, yeah, there will be a live show next Sunday as well with Ian Fortune as the guest there. Yes, so that is that. I hope you all have a lovely weekend. Thank you so much for getting involved as well. I've averaged around about 500 people watching, which is just great. to see. And yeah, just keep growing the sport of greyhound racing. And yeah, I'm annoyed at that, but yeah, like anything, we go again. I'm Mikey Nearly, and you've been watching me frustratingly lose money on Barking Mad Betting Live. Have a great week, people. Hopefully see you next Saturday. And yeah, if not, I'll see you next